better than I found it. That's something I tell myself every single day in my position, is leave this place better than I found it. And the truth is, I'm never gonna be able to accomplish that goal with Brock Lesnar here. So that means it's time for Brock Lesnar to go. Because I'm sick and tired of him. I'm sick of hearing about him. I'm sick of talking about him. I'm sick of looking at him. I'm sick of the lies and the rumors. I'm tired of it. So it ends this Sunday at SummerSlam. And at SummerSlam, I'm taking back my Universal Championship. And I'm gonna send Brock so far back into the UFC, he's gonna find his head stuck in Dana White's ass. I see the future. And you know what I see? Exactly 1 week from this moment right here on Monday Night Raw, after you slay the beast at SummerSlam. Check this out. Side by side. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I am the advocate for the reigning, defending, undisputed Universal Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns. Good luck on your future endeavors. Tell you what, I'll make this so easy. I prepared something. It's an agreement in principle. There's no pressure, there's no games. Please, please look this over. Don't give me your answer tonight. You give me your answer this Sunday at SummerSlam.
Oh my God, what the hell is he doing? What the hell is Heyman doing? What the hell, what is that? Oh my God, is it pepper spray? Heyman, he's blinded Reigns.
Someone's got to stop this.
Roman Reigns has been blinded by Heyman. What on earth is Heyman thinking? And why would he do that? Oh, Heyman doesn't like hearing the word no. He didn't even give Roman an opportunity.
No.
Oh my God. Oh my God, there's somebody. He's here. Oh my God, Lesnar's here. The Beast is here. Roman Reigns can't see a damn thing. And now Brock Lesnar taking advantage. He's assaulting Reigns. He's assaulting a blinded Reigns. Man can't see, he can't fight. Brock taking full advantage of a blind big dog. Off for the watch. Terrible. And Lesnar's not done. Oh my God.
Oh, come on.
And now Brock Lesnar. Brock's gonna put Roman to sleep. Roman Reigns. He can't see. He's defenseless. He can't fight. Brock Lesnar locking it in and trying to take out Reigns. And that sick Heyman looking out in the background as Brock Lesnar is putting Reigns to sleep. Reigns is out. Roman Reigns is completely lifeless right now. Somebody's got to do something about this. Brock Lesnar and all that mugging and assault of Roman Reigns. What a setup. And now Brock Lesnar with the exclamation point. The F5 to Roman Reigns. And if this is any indication, Brock Lesnar's near 500-day reign as Universal Champion will continue Sunday at SummerSlam.
It's such a good ones, do what I ones, even shy ones. One can get this middle and throw it back to me. Nobody do it like you do that for me. Sheesh, don't blow half on the halftime tree. Talk this can't shut out South PG. Who's some loose, what's up? I broke the leash. Yeah. You got all 3 rounds on the prize. Right now. I got a real good thing on the prize.
How's it going, wrestling fans? Jimmy, the Mailman Milstead here. And once again, why would it not be Flow Rider bringing us in on the episode 29. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have a kazoo or whatever you call those birthday party favors, but the small package is 1 year old this time of year. We're only on episode 29, but my thanks for anybody that stumbled upon this show. We've been doing this a year, but we've only got 29 episodes. But the Mailman, Jimmy Melster, still learning the game here. Just a wrestling fan, talking with other wrestling fans, giving out our predictions. The small package, happy birthday, as I started this little venture on YouTube 1 year ago. And now I've got guys joining me, trying to make this show better. I will introduce them in a minute. But it is SummerSlam weekend, guys. The weather is beautiful out here in the Northwest. I hope the weather is sultry, hot, and miserable where you are. I'm just kidding. But hopefully everything's going good with you guys. Wherever you stumble upon this video. Happy SummerSlam weekend. I'm about to bring on some guests here. But how are you guys feeling about SummerSlam weekend? Brooklyn, New York, home of NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4. Tomorrow night, everything on the WWE Network. But sounds like it's going to be a big-time party again at the Barclays Center. And, all right, that's enough of Flow Rider for now. But Flow Rider, get the Sweet Sensation. That's the SummerSlam soundtrack. God, that guy's got more tunes for WWE than Jim Johnston anymore. So how's it going, everybody? Once again on this August the 17th, Friday night. We got the ball rolling a little late. I do have my England boys. I don't know what time it is over there right now. I don't even know what time it is here. But Mark Wood, my other boy, I have not been as successful to get on here, but we have him on audio. So this is kind of a cluster muck to start things. But as we look at our prediction standings, Rory Barr, I can hear him in the background a little bit, but he took the lead. We haven't talked to you since Extreme Rules last month. He has the lead by 1 game, 43-22 in predictions. Yours truly, the Mailman, in second at 42-23. The Rat Boy, Ryan Alexander, a great comeback. He's over 500. He's in third place at 33-32. And in fourth place, Mr. Wood. He is heavily under 500, but he missed the very first NXT TakeOver we started doing in New Orleans when we started doing these predictions. He's at 29-36. I have him on the audio here. We'll try to get him aboard. But we still – I don't even know what the stipulations still are. As you can tell, the Mailman has gotten a haircut and a clean shave since the last time you saw me. It was just getting too hot out here. Playoffs are over for hockey, and it was time to clean up. So, Ryan, the Rat Boy Alexander in New York, you will not be shaving my head. Maybe we can still get the head shaved, but
is there any way
the stipulation for the worst predictions when we get to New York? And I can hear these guys in the background, so we might as well just introduce them now. But we have to decide on a stipulation. Somebody's going to get a steak, I think. That's what it's going to be. Whoever has the top record next year in Manhattan, New York, New Jersey, they are getting
what everyone else is.
So, without further ado, let me introduce our guys from Blackpool, England. It's early over there, guys. Let's give them a round of applause. It's the Rat Boy. It's the Bar. Bring 'em on. Oh! How's How's it going? It's the Rat Boy. It's Mr. Barr, Rory Barr.
Hello. How are
You
you?
guys are on the air.
Can you hear us? I'm not sure. Could you hear us before?
I can hear you very good.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we're good. We are good, I believe, unless you feel any differently. I don't know. Good. Yeah.
What time is it there?
Coming up at 2:30 in the morning. So I'm not feeling. In honesty, I'm not feeling too bad. So it's really up to Ryan if we feel good.
All right. Well, we're gonna get this underway.
We feel good.
And then I have on the audio, if hopefully we can hear him, Mr. Mark Wood coming from, is it Bell out in Maryland?
Look at that on the main screen.
Bell out in Maryland. Hopefully we can hear him. I was unable to connect with him here. We're still learning the game. Yeah. I can hear that. Mark Wood, you feel good?
Hey.
All right, he said let's roll. So, Rory and Ryan, what are you guys drinking, by the way?
I'm the only one drinking alcohol at the moment, so I'm on rum and coke. So
Rum and coke.
Yeah,
sounds awesome.
Same thing I was drinking in New Orleans. So well, you know how drunk I got in New Orleans. So you can imagine how I am now.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah. So comparable feeling.
I didn't even see you on me and Ryan had our prediction show on WrestleMania.
That's why I wasn't there. It was because of the rum. Otherwise, I would have been there in person. But the rum does me wrong. I'll say that.
Right. I'd like to look at the chat. My guy Brad Amrine is watching. My guy Brad Amrine, the bastard. Him and my guy Tim Kelly, the pipe layer, are currently watching Joey Janela's. I don't know what it was. What's his promotion night? Lost in New York or something. It's Matt Riddle's final indie date. Large speculation. He will be obviously he signed with WWE. A large inclination. He will be at NXT Takeover tomorrow night. Whether or not he is in the traditional seat there in the front row and he gets an introduction, or whether or not he was maybe the guy that did you watch last week's NXT episode or last Wednesday? Somebody took out Aleister Black, and I wouldn't be surprised if Matt Riddle. Wow, I can hear some bad echoing. Are we okay? Somebody hit their mute button. Somebody took out Aleister Black. I think
Tim Kelly.
I think you guys have an extra button up or extra YouTube thing.
I need to
figure this out.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead. Just hit the mute button on that side or on that. I've got 5 people watching. We've got Tim Kelly, Brad Amrine. Ryan has his YouTube up. All he has to do is hit the mute button on that.
There you go.
And then
that's all right.
He can still have. Are you good?
You're not hearing any now, are you?
All right. Yeah, now you're good. Okay. Where was I? So Matt Riddle is currently lost in New York at the Joey Janela promotion. So it'll be interesting to see how he is debuted in NXT. You also had Keith Lee, bask in his glory. Those guys have wrestled each other a lot on PWG, but it'll be interesting to see the introduction of Matt Riddle, a guy that's been out here in the Northwest a couple of times for Defy Wrestling. It's an exciting time of year because this is the WrestleMania of the summer. It's SummerSlam weekend, guys. But like I said, thank you to everybody watching, the couple of people that have supported me. I appreciate everybody that has supported this show for the past year. It's only 29 episodes in, but we'll try to grow this thing. Just a couple of fanboys talking wrestling. But
Oh,
how's it going over there in England? Rat Boy, Ryan Alexander, and Rory Barr. How's life going? And let's get this show started. What's the latest and greatest?
We're going officially live then. Now.
Are you guys live? Yeah, you guys are live.
Yeah, so we assume we're live. But getting on to there we go.
Yeah,
yep. Well, I'll let you start. You're the regular. I'll let you start, right?
All right. Well, I mean, we lost some big time legends the past couple of weeks. We haven't had a show since WWE Extreme Rules. I just want to give a moment of silence, 10-bell salute to some big time WWE losses we've had, guys. This is, becoming too regular. I mean, everybody, there's a lot of, human beings out there that pass away every day. But in the wrestling world, we lost a lot of people here recently. For one, I don't even know if we touched base with Vader last month. Vader, we lost Nikolai Volkov.
We lost one.
Ryan Christopher, Jerry the King Lawler's son. Brickhouse Brown. Even Aretha Franklin yesterday, WrestleMania 3, she had an excellent rendition. Was it America the Beautiful? I don't even remember, but that was some excellent memories of the wrestling world. We also lost probably one of my favorite people of all time, Shindy Anvil Neidhart, this past Sunday, I believe it was. So we'll give a 10-bell salute, guys, to the wrestlers that we've lost these past couple of months. So are you guys okay over there?
Yeah, we got.
Yeah, a 10-bell salute to the guys and gals that we lost in the wrestling world this summer. So I really took. It was really heartbreaking to lose all these people these past couple of weeks. So without further ado, we'll give him a 10-bell salute here on the small package.
He's not fucking.
All right. Thanks, guys. Any memories, any of those guys that you'd like to share? I'll start with Ryan, and then I'll end it with Mark Wood.
Yeah. Cool.
Ryan, any memories from that you'd like to share? I mean, I know you guys are a lot younger than me, but as far as the golden era, Nikolai Volkov.
Can I just say before Ryan starts? I didn't properly get into wrestling until about mid-2014, Royal Rumble 2014. My knowledge, my knowledge of early 2000 is very limited, and therefore I don't have a good memory of those who have passed in very recent times. So I will give to Ryan. He will remember.
You guys are so soft tonight.
I remember.
Members of the small package universe. These guys, you got to give them credit. They're up early in the morning there. Go back to Ryan here.
From 2014 onwards, and I'll be good. But before then, it's not quite my level of expertise. But give it to Ryan.
No.
And by all means, pass it on to Mark. So there we go. Right, Ryan.
Ryan, are you all right?
I do fondly remember Grandmaster Sexay Brian Christopher from the Attitude Era, because the years 99 2000, that's when I really started watching wrestling week in, week out, and I was only 19 years old. And that was on a card back in the day where if you were on Monday Night Raw, it's not because you were a jobber or a filler, you had a purpose to fill. Vader, I only really started watching wrestling. My first exposure was in 1997, so I sort of missed out on Vader's, peak, his golden years, but easily one of the best big men to ever lace up a pair of boots. And if you can start a match, lose your eye, and pull it back in its socket and keep going, then it's heavy respect coming from me as well.
Yeah, Vader, man, big over in Japan. We're just coming off the G1 tournament. I'm still, I've been following New Japan Pro Wrestling for the past couple of years, but I admittedly didn't really follow the Japanese scene. Vader was huge over in Japan. Probably a bigger WCW star as well. I don't think he got proper WWF run. I don't think he ever did get the WWF title, but I'm not much of a historian, but there's plenty of podcasts out there that have good Vader. But it was a huge loss to have him. He was a professional football player, Los Angeles. I believe he was in the Super Bowl versus the Pittsburgh Steelers in 1979. I can't remember.
I remember Vader's time.
You guys got some massive sound back there. I don't know what it is, but anyways, back to Nikolai Volkov. I'm a lot older than you guys. To me, back in the day, and this guy even grew up where I grew up in the DMV area. One of the nicest guys ever, but one of the truest heels in the '80s with the Iron Sheik. Hell, he was one of the first wrestling figures I ever got. I got this LJN over here in the studio, but him and the Iron Sheik had some great memories in this kid's memory bank, taking on so many 80s tag teams.
Money in the banks.
And he was always a big time heel for Hulk Hogan. He'll sorely be missed. I regret not meeting him ever. Even this past WrestleCon, Nikolai Volkov, I remember, was there in attendance. I should have. There's just so many people to meet.
Sorry, when you zoom in,
guys. But then you also have Brian Christopher, like you said, he had some outside problems. He was incarcerated, and that's how he passed away. I believe that there's like an investigation going on there at the jail. He was being held at. I believe he had multiple DUIs or something. I think that's why he was in the incarcerated. But that sounds like a really sad story. Jerry the King Lawler has to see his son back. I guess they say right now, he hung himself, but there might have been some foul play involved. But always enjoyed Brian Christopher, entertaining wrestler with Too Cool there in the Attitude Era. Him, Rikishi, like Ryan said, and Scotty Too Hottie. A lot of funny memories with those guys. Some good matches. And then probably the biggest one that hits my heart is Jim the Anvil Neidhart, because the Hart Foundation was one of my favorite tag teams of all time. I'll never forget my first memory of those guys in the Battle Royal of WrestleMania 2. I think that's the first memory of the Hart Foundation for myself. Me being a huge Bret Hart fan, up here in the background. Jim Anvil Neidhart and his kick-ass goatee. They're the last two in the ring with Andre the Giant, who eventually won that Battle Royal there in Chicago. Guys, you guys got that in the background? I can hear. Sorry, it's a little loud. But, our hearts go out to all the families. The wrestling world lost some good guys there, and they'll be sorely missed. But the good thing about WWE Network, legends never die. And hopefully those families can get past the rough times right now. So Mark Wood, sorry, I've been leaving you off the air. Let's get Mark's memories on any of the guys we listed.
Well, Bret Hart was my favorite wrestler, and the reason why he was my favorite wrestler is because he was tag team, of course, with Jim the Anvil Neidhart, and they had big matches against the British Bulldogs, and that was kind of like all family for them anyway. growing up. That was one of my first memories over at the Capitol Center in Landover, Maryland. My father used to take the Big Brothers, which was an organization ran through the Waldorf GCs. We had an opportunity to go to the wrestling matches. Yeah, the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov together.
Foundation.
So that was my favorite. Now on the Scotty Tuhati and Grandmaster Sekte, too cool.
You know, my actual genuine favorite wrestler.
Hold on 1 second. Hey guys, when you're off air or when you guys aren't talking, can you mute your button?
When we are talking, sorry.
Oh no, when you guys aren't talking, can you mute the button for we're learning the technology here. It's not you guys' fault. I just can't.
If we're not officially being talked,
yeah, just hit the mute button real quick. And then all right, be right back. All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mark.
But that was a pretty cool gimmick, like you said, during the Attitude Era. And as far as Vader goes, I mean, I used to watch WCW as well on Monday Night Nitro, and of course he was a big part of that, and flipping back and forth between WWE and of course and WCW. So yeah, I mean that's part of the childhood you're gonna miss out on. That you had an opportunity to see, you grew up wrestling with, for me and you obviously also.
Yeah.
So big part of your childhood you're not gonna have, to be able to see it, events at WrestleManias and things like that where fanfares are going on, that kind of thing.
Right on. Yeah, I mean, my boys in Blackpool, you can unmute. Oh, I can do it too. Okay, there we go. Are you there? You can unmute.
Yeah, I'm unmuted. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just certain when Mark's on, we'll
yeah. We're fine with that. Yeah, so
I mean, we're learning, but no,
if we then that's fine. It's good.
All right, I forgot what I was gonna say already. But no, that was kind of depressing to see a photo. Well, they had the photo of the Hart Foundation. You had what was it, Owen Hart, and then you had Davey Boy Smith, Brian Pillman, and then they're all in Anvil. We just recently lost, and they're all grayed out. And you had Brett, the only one colored. That was a tough photo to see on the internet this week. But our hearts go out to the Hart family and Nikolai Volkov. Jerry Lawler, and the only guy I never really knew was Brickhouse Brown. Probably past my time, but and then the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin. Do you guys have any thoughts on the Queen of Soul? She died yesterday at the age of 76. She was singing the WrestleMania 3. Are you guys Soul Brothers?
Feelings towards it.
I don't think either of us can claim to be Soul Brothers, being from the northwest corner of England.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to say
that. Any amusing anecdotes, Rory?
Towards Aretha Franklin?
Yeah, well, I know
somehow I managed to avoid.
Well, I know she performed at WrestleMania 3 and 23.
Yeah,
that's about my knowledge in a nutshell with that one. So
again, my knowledge is extremely limited. I'm very what's the word? I'm very inexperienced in certain ways. I don't know her particular, career path. I'm not very familiar, so I'll leave it to those who do know, and they can give their condolences and memories.
Well, there's a ton of memories out there. She was one of the best as far as national anthems and Motown, Detroit, Rock City. So, yeah. So that's that shout out. Real quick, I just wanted to give a shout out. We here on the small package. My guys in England didn't participate. No hate from me, but we just got off the G1 out of New Japan Pro Wrestling. We had a little contest run here on the small package, and kind of tacky, but yours truly ended up getting the victory. It ended up hauling $90, so I'm gonna pump it in here into the show. So I think y'all should give me a little salute or something. I ended up going 54-37. There was 91 matches. Kudos to Hiroshi Tanahashi. He ended up beating Kota Ibushi there in the G1 finals. My guy Robert Elmore went 51-40. I had some celebrities join me. I had guys from the East Coast here in the United States at 106.7 The Fan join me. Tom Daly, he ended up going 54-37 as well, but I beat him in the tiebreakers. I have a local wrestler out here, Kevin the Look Cook, the Cook brothers, 53-38. He went. My guy Tim Kelly, the pipe player, went 52-39. My guy Swoggle, Kevin Mendelson, went 52-39. Lewis Tully back there in Maryland, 49-42. The bastard Brad Amrine, he's joining us in the chat. He went 46-45. This is a tough tournament to predict. You know, it's professional wrestling. And then I have my guy, the most popular guy probably in the group, Loud Goat Superfan back there for the Washington Capitals, finished just under 500 at 45-46. I thank all those guys for joining me. Japanese wrestling is unpredictable, and I ended up giving the second place finisher Robert Elmore a gift card to Pro Wrestling Tees. So next year, maybe I can get you guys involved. You guys are not into pro wrestling over there in Japan? Kenny Omega?
If you told them untruth, then I think
we're the camera's on you guys.
Say again, what do you say, mate?
And no thoughts on the G1 in New Japan? Some of the hottest wrestling on the planet?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm good.
Nah, I watched. I didn't watch it live. I watched it on repeat.
Well, if I have any matches to recommend, definitely go out of your way to go see Kota Ibushi. These are guys that Kota Ibushi was in the Cruiserweight Classic there a couple years ago. I don't know. I don't see that guy ever probably signing with WWE, but Kenny Omega, totally rumored to be a superstar over here in the States. By the way, the New Japan show, an ROH show, is record time selling next year at WrestleMania. We'll be there, but you guys will probably be at NXT TakeOver. I have decided to go to Madison Square Garden. You got to know Vince McMahon is kind of peeved about this, guys. I mean, you got to have an opinion on this, but they got competition on that Saturday night before WrestleMania there at MetLife Stadium. At least you'll have a opinion on this, guys.
Oh, are we talking WrestleMania weekends then?
Yeah, I mean, I know you guys are pro WWE.
Takeover.
Yeah, of course. But like, any thoughts on what Vince McMahon is thinking of the Garden selling out his fabled arena, WWF territory?
This is the first time it's gonna happen virtually ever, isn't it?
Well,
Since
I mean, WCW never ran a major show of any kind in Madison Square Garden, so
if it's gonna happen, it's gonna be and it's gonna be the first time, isn't it? Surely, unless I'm mistaken. I don't know. I've no proper experience of the history, but I'm sure you know more. Right? So I'm gonna.
We're planning to go to Madison Square Garden when we're in New York. We'll probably go and see an NHL game on the way.
Okay.
But we'll be at the Barclays Center Saturday night.
My guy, bastard Brand Amrine, real quick. We're just touching base on NJPW. They had a solid July and a little bit of it here in August. Brad loved Sonata, Yano versus Ibushi, Yano versus Ishii, Yano versus Omega. Those are his top 5 G1 matches. Yano's a comedy character, guys, in case you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about. But I thought he had a good tournament. But we'll focus back here to WWE because that's what the small package usually focuses on. But I wanted to give a nod out to all the 8 guys that joined myself for the small package first ever G1 Pick'em tournament. And I feel pretty good for winning that. It seems a little tacky, but you know, I know my wrestling. So, Mark Wood, I'll go back to you real quick. I know you get a lot of your wrestling through me. Do you have any thoughts? Have you heard about how
unfortunately,
WrestleMania weekend for this upcoming spring? Vince McMahon has competition. The Madison Square Garden sold out for ROH and New Japan Pro Wrestling. They'll be going head-to-head against NXT TakeOver. Did you hear about that, and do you have any thoughts on it?
No, I hadn't heard anything about it, but I'm sure Vinnie Mac will still come out. I mean, he's on the stage.
No, that is new.
All right. Yeah. Mark doesn't have really an opinion. He thinks Vince will still come out on top, and I think both events will sell out, and it's good for wrestling. So, well, guys, this is a prediction show. Those are my opening bell segments. There's some other items we'll talk about as we make our predictions that I have listed here. But shall we get to our NXT predictions, guys? Are you ready? You guys are my focus. We're ready for our NXT TakeOver.
Here we go. We'll start.
Hold on 1 second.
Knockoffs and jaw jack, and it's time for mail call.
All right. Lee wants us to make our predictions, and we'll start off at the Barclays Center. Tomorrow night, it's NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 4. Number 4. This is the 4th straight year. Somebody during high school has been in high school 4 years. They've had NXT TakeOvers at the Barclays Center. It's become a tradition. Next year, it sounds like they're going to a new site. I'm sure they'll announce that this weekend. I would love to have them come out here in Seattle for once. But SummerSlam, I believe, will be in a different location next year, especially with New York having WrestleMania. But tomorrow night, August 18th, 2018, the Barclays Center is host for NXT Brooklyn 4. And holy smacks, folks, we got 5 kick-ass matches once again. And I will let you guys take the lead. You guys are the bookers. I didn't even make a pick on Pete Dunne and Zach Gibson. That is a match that will be shown next week. That's basically a not a dark match, but are we counting this match? Pete Dunne, the UK champion, takes on Zach Gibson.
We're only going to count matches on TakeOver, the SummerSlam, and the kickoff show.
Are we counting that pick?
We're not counting the Pete Dunne match, no.
Okay. Well, then you guys kick it off and tell me what we are, how we're going to do this.
Can you ring the bell, please, mailman? Thank you very much. I'm going to start with the North American Championship. Adam Cole,
baby,
defends against Ricochet.
Have you got your prediction? Please sort your prediction first, because I'm a bit mixed up here.
Rory's going to start us off.
No, you are. You are going to start us off.
Rory's going to start us off.
No, you are going to start us off.
Rory, you're in the lead.
I apologize.
You're in the lead, man, so you have to kick us off. Let's go.
Okay, yes. So it is, if I am not mistaken, this is Ricochet versus Adam Cole. I do believe the winner of this contest will be
Ricochet. Well, that's a nice spelling you got there.
He is being pushed to the stars. I do not believe his losing streak will begin now. Therefore, our winner is Ricochet.
Wow, I loved your spelling of Ricochet there, Rick. But no, you are in the lead, sir. So that's a good. You know, I mean, I told you guys earlier today when I was delivering mail, slinging the bills, the gimmicks they call bills. Oh, I can't even say it right anymore. But I was thinking about all my predictions, and it's a top heel, heavy favorited card. I got a lot of heels, so
no, I'm feeling the same way. I feel the disproportionate amount of heels who technically should win over faces. But
yeah, if this is going to open, I think I have no doubt about it. Ricochet basically last episode of NXT got attacked by all 4 Undisputed Era guys. I don't know, man. The mailman's next. I guess I'll be because I'm second place. I don't think the North American Championship is going to leave Adam Cole, baby, anytime soon. It's a pretty belt. It looks great around his waist. There's no way in hell Adam Cole, baby, is losing this match on this night. But I don't have this going first, but I think it would be third on the card, but we'll see how it goes. Ryan, you were up next. I'm trying to think of anything else to input on this match. It's going to be a solid. I didn't really see. I don't think it was built the best, but these guys don't really need to build a match. I mean, their reputation builds up enough, and those guys in that ladder match in NXT New Orleans, Takeover New Orleans, was enough to sell you on this match. 2 great guys that should be on the main roster by now, but NXT needs bodies. I'm going with Adam Cole. I think this program though does not go away after this, but Adam Cole, baby, is the mailman's pick. Rat Boy.
Well, I agree with one of you.
you look at me. Hear that,
I agree with one of you, but silence, please.
Oh.
I'm the one who's wearing the shirt, and I'm the one who's got against them. So, what does that say?
Adam Cole.
Hey! All right, you guys, give it a mute. Mute your screen. I'm gonna go to Mark Wood. Mark, have you been watching NXT as of late? And you should be. But your thoughts on this matchup? I think it's going to be a great. If this does open up, no doubt about it, it'll be a hot. I actually have Velveteen Dream versus EC3 opening. Guys, mute your screen.
I have Ricochet.
Mark Wood goes with Ricochet, King Ricochet.
Ooh. Good choice. You've predicted wisely there. I regret those words, but
Have you been able to catch the last couple episodes, Mark?
No, I mean it's been a couple weeks, but no, I haven't been seeing it.
Yeah, no, I mean
I think the guy's pretty stylish. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the Undisputed Era and all that other stuff, but I can see Ricochet sliding in here.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely, I mean, looking at the card, and like I said, I think there's a lot of heels that probably are going to come out and win. He could be one of the guys, babyface wise, that pulls out. That belt will look great on him too. Going to the chat real quick. Tim Kelly thinks that the NJPW pool was rigged that I won, but Brad says prediction 1: NXT will air dark matches in Brooklyn. The episode of After Takeover, yeah. Adam Cole is Brad the Bastard Amrine's pick, baby. So, yeah, I don't know why he says prediction number 2 is Ricochet. They're facing off each other. Guys, how is the Lost in New York pay-per-view going? Let me know in the comments. But all right, so we've got Mr. Wood and the Bar with Ricochet, and then myself and the Rat Boy both have Adam Cole. Should be interesting to see. Okay, guys, you guys are the bookers. Match number 2.
As we booked it, the second bout of the night, the Velveteen Dream versus Ethan Carter, third EC3.
NX3. NX3.
So,
that's the order.
Well, my choice comes down to he has done a match on a pay-per-view consistently, he has lost his matches. He needs a significant win. Otherwise, he comes down to a Fandango-esque character. Therefore, I believe the people who are booking NXT will book him right, and they will not ruin him. Therefore, my choice is Velveteen Dream.
The veteran.
All right. Velveteen will triumph over EC3.
Were you drunk writing these down?
Who is writing these down? I don't know. No idea.
No, I'm just kidding, man. I'm not a good speller either, but okay. I'm digging these guys' program. I'm a big fan of EC3. I think the downfall for him, obviously, is he's not an original character by WWE, but massive respect to EC3. The vignettes, their poolside, he knocked Velveteen Dream in a 3-foot deep pool. I think that was pretty funny. I love the Velveteen Dream character. This guy's desperate for wins. Once again, I love the drooping fanny pack on the last episode. This guy shows up. He's like the Macho Man. You don't see the same Velveteen Dream. The guy puts effort into his character. I love his outfits, his character. This guy is a made man, I think, on the main roster. I still think he needs some time to groom, but athletically, this guy can go with anybody. Ricochet beat him last NXT TakeOver there in Chicago. There was a little bit of chemistry here and there, but I still thought that was a solid match. But I think this time you're going to see the Velveteen Dream come out on top. I want to see ambiance, flair, atmosphere, and I cannot wait to see what he comes out with there in Brooklyn. I think this will be the opening match myself, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was number 2. But the mailman, Jimmy Milstead, goes with Velveteen Dream. Mr. Blackpool himself, Rat Boy Ryan Alexander. Taylor, you're up.
I think these are two guys that the back office are obviously keen on pushing. Although the Velveteen Dream is incredibly talented, and he has been in a string of great matches, he hasn't had a loss that has really hurt him yet. Wasn't against Aleister Black, not when he lost against Ricochet, not when he lost, he didn't win the North American Championship in New Orleans, because in most of those matches he was a standout performer. He's only got the sole takeover victory against Cassius Ohno in Philadelphia. But I think the guy's amazingly talented for only been in the years for 2-3 years. He was a contestant on Tough Enough. Ethan Cut, EC3, he's only had one match on a takeover yet, but this is his first singles bout. And I think the ship has already sailed for Velveteen Dream in NXT.
Wow.
So that's harsh. I can't, no. That is not it. That's not it for Velveteen.
It's not that the ship hasn't sailed. It's just that, there's a lot to be said about a guy, but these losses don't hurt him because he's incredibly over. That is, if anything, a good trait to have. But
he needs something to back it up. You can be popular about it. It's Rusev. Oh.
Are you there? Oh, shit. I think we might have lost. Are we there? I think we might have lost our boys over in England. Try to refresh their page. Are you guys there? Difficulties here. I might have to re-invite these guys. Yeah, I lost DJ Sporty, Mr. Rory Barr. I'll have to try to invite these guys again real quick. Sorry for that. And live TV. Mark, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I got you on the audio. He said 2 seconds. They're powering back up. Go ahead and give us your pick, buddy. I know you haven't been watching, but Velveteen Dream. Obviously, he's a DC product, And then,
that's who I'm picking.
Okay.
Picking Velveteen Dream.
Have you been able to see this guy recently?
Yeah, I think he's highly entertaining. You know, he came out in that Hulk Hogan outfit was the last time I saw him, and I thought that was kind of kind of off the wall. You know, the music and acting like him and everything else like that. I mean, he's a gimmick clown, if you want to call him that, where they can put him into anything. I can see him winning here and building a name for himself and moving up to the main roster of WWE soon.
Yeah, no, he reminds me a lot of his. I mean, he's mastered the movements of both Macho Man, Hulk Hogan. To me, this guy is definitely a 80s era character. I think we finally got these. Hey, how you guys? Okay, we got you back. Thank God. Yeah. Mark, if you want to try calling me, I think it might work. James Milstead 12@hotmail.com. If you want to try that, try to get Mark on here too. But Mark, in case you guys missed it, Mark picked Velveteen Dream. He loves his character. I don't know. Did we finish with you, Rat Boy? I didn't get your pick before we got.
No, we did. You need your pick. You broke up my monologue there.
Go ahead, finish up.
Well,
you are.
I am in the top 1%. And that's what makes you just you and me.
Nice sign. It's supposed to say NX3. NX3. I think that's what Full Sail does now, but
E3.
You need these picks, Rat Boy. You need to come back. Let's see.
He's getting there. He's very slowly getting there.
Yeah.
So,
let's see what the chat guys are saying. They haven't been saying shit, so fuck the chatter. I think it'll be a solid match, guys. Both characters. EC3 this past week. What did he defeated? NXT before it attracted all the indie superstar talent. Was supposed to be a breeding ground. And what do you guys think of? God, I can't even think of his name. He looks like Ric Flair right now. The Finest. Kona Reeves. Have you seen this guy? He looks exactly like Ric Flair right now. I know he was trained by Don the Rock Morocco, but this guy definitely has a lot of work ahead of him. But EC3 beat him last week. Do you guys have any thoughts real quick? I know this is off target, but what do you think of the development of the Finest?
I saw him perform at one of the shows on Saturday morning. There's limited exposure in NXT at the moment. Dave Meltzer certainly isn't a fan. I'm not saying his word is gospel, but
yeah,
he talks, people follow. I've not really seen much of the guy to think that he brings anything special right about now. I've seen his look, I've seen his gimmick, I've seen his moves before, but give him time. But right now, there's nothing really special about the guy for me.
Man, he definitely has. He probably needs to gain a little bit more weight too. But that's what NXT is all about, though. For some of these guys, just trying to hone their craft. But we'll see how that goes. I was just trying to get y'all's opinion because he was EC3's jobber last week. All right, so okay, we got Mark. The Rat Boy is the only guy that goes EC3. So that ought to be interesting if the Rat Boy can pick that one up. Are we ready for our next matchup, guys?
Yeah. We're ready for the next matchup, and it's going to be contested for the NXT Tag Team Championship. British Strong Style Trent Seven and Tyler Bate defends against the Undisputed Era, or challenges the Undisputed Era, the team of Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly.
Woo! That'll be awesome.
There we go.
Take it away.
Real quick, I want to give a shout out to my guy James Deadpool Herrera. He has joined us on the chat. Yes, sir. I did get a haircut. It's summer. James, I think I can't remember where you're from. I think you might be from California. You know how it is. There's probably a lot of wild. I can't remember. James, tell me where you're from. But too hot. Had to get the haircut, guy, and some beard action. So thanks for joining us on the chat. Feed us some of your NXT picks. We've already gone over Ricochet, Adam Cole, and the Velveteen Dream EC3. But thanks for joining us, James Deadpool Herrera. Back to you guys.
There we go. Well, if I'm to go first, I must say I will have to deliver a shock to the system because I'm going to betray my British brethren and go the classic Benedict Arnold and say,
You Googled it.
Undisputed Era will win this. They're going to win this tag team dispute, should I say. There we go. There's my history knowledge, Benedict Arnold. Am I right? We're not educated in the Revolutionary War, but unless I'm mistaken, it is British. The British. I don't know, what do you call him? The British espionage agent. It's called Benedict Arnold, wasn't he? Unless I'm mistaken. Unless I'm mistaken.
You tell me.
Yeah, there we go. So, yeah, so basically I'm going Undisputed Era. Anti-British.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It was a real big thrill. We had I'm wearing their shirt. I bought this shirt literally off these guys. Pete Dunne, the Bruiserweight, our guy Tyler Bate, and Trent Seven came out here to the Northwest for Defy Wrestling just this past last weekend. And they even promoted the show in the ring. They had a great matchup with some local indie talent guys. I will give them a shout out. The American Guns, Santiago, and Ethan HD. A massive respect to that match. The British Strong Style did go over. Can you believe that they charged me $30 for this shirt? Like, hey, it was worth it. I got a picture with them too. So, but no, this shirt is pretty cool actually. But,
I was gonna say, literally, when was the last time the British won anything in an American wrestling company? Literally,
hey, they won. I'm telling you right now, they beat my guys over here in Seattle, Santiago, and Ethan HD.
But, I'm talking WWE, sorry, because we're talking WWE.
They won the NXT Tag Team Championships a couple months ago. I answered your question correctly, did I not?
Over there, well, they beat them in England, but let's just talk about a couple of weeks ago, guys. That match they had on NXT where Trent Seven was basically selling. I don't know if he still had the knee brace out here for Defy, but that was a hell of a match. Tyler Bate eventually had to throw in the towel. It was a tremendous matchup on NXT, Undisputed Era. Wholesale crowd was into it, chanting both team. That might have been one of the best tag team matches I saw this year. We'll revisit that with our end of the year Millie Awards, but we have a hell of a tag team match here. But like you said, I kind of feel there might be some dissension here in the future between both Mustache Mountain members. I think you're going to see eventually Undisputed Era take on the what are they called now? Rowe and Hanson. I'm so confused with the name. The War Raiders. I keep calling them War Machine. But I think those are eventually going to be Undisputed Era's next opponents. So it's pretty easy for your boy to I know I'm kind of rambling here, but I had to get the theme song up. Oh, shit. And don't you fucking hate ads? I was about to play the theme song. Never mind. But we'll get on with it. No, not that theme song. No, I'm not going Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne's on the pre-show. But the mailman's going to go with Undisputed Era.
Exactly.
to beat Mustache Mountain. But I am very highly entertained with these boys, and
Strong style.
mustache match. Okay, guys, mute your Oh no, wait, it's Rat Boy's turn. Mute your button when I go to Mark, though.
Oh yeah, well, possibly. Go on.
Well, for the first time of the night, Rory, do you have a broom?
Broom?
Do you have a broom?
I'm not sure I can follow. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I need a clean slate.
Oh, okay. I understand.
Baby.
Hooray.
All right, I'm
Okay.
Cole.
Hooray. Hooray.
Well, do you have any thoughts on the match, Rat Boy?
I went for the Undisputed Era. They're not really one to hot potato championships NXT. This is the one we were discussing whether this would. I thought that this would open the show, but I allowed my good friend to overrule me because he did make some very good points about Adam Cole Ricochet being the match that had popped the crowd early doors.
I think you need a good opener.
But you know,
not that the tag team wouldn't be a good
it's
opener.
not as if they're unfamiliar though.
But I feel like a singles match would fit an opener better than
Yeah,
a
but
tag team.
if you look at the amount of good tag team openers,
It gives more credibility. That two people.
Undisputed Era opened it against what was it? The
It's
Authors of Pain in Philadelphia.
Yeah, but
you know,
you got to mix it up a bit.
they open the last.
You can't just have tag teams opening every time.
There's nothing wrong with a
No,
proven formula.
There's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with a proven formula.
Well, WWE, it's not consistent ever. So that's my logic.
What about
My
Alexa Bliss
logic.
being champion?
My logic is that there's no logic.
What about Alexa Bliss being champion? Eh? What about this being champion all live one day?
Exactly, no logic.
When was the last time?
All right. Let me get Mark Wood's pick. Mute that fucking microphone real quick.
Sorry,
sorry. Yeah, it's all right. I got my fake microphone here, by the way. It's just for looks. But all right, Mark, you're go, buddy. It's Undisputed Era and British Strong Style. Before I start,
Get the brooms out. It's sweet.
He's going Undisputed Era. All right. Well, Mark, I know you haven't. You got to catch up on NXT, but go out of your way. I believe it was 2 or 3 weeks ago. British Strong Style. Trent Seven, Tyler Bate took on Undisputed Era. And,
don't look at my face.
Oh, okay. I can mute them myself. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna unmute you guys here soon. But Mark, go out of your way. Guys, I'm learning something every day. I just figured out how to do that, by the way. Go out of your way to go watch British Strong Style versus Undisputed Era 2 or 3 weeks ago. Excellent fucking match. Tyler Bate had to throw in the towel because, you know, that's his tag team partner. His knee was up. I don't want to spoil it for you, but definitely I think this match could be a show stealer tomorrow night. But hell of a match. And so he goes Undisputed Era as well. Let's go to the comments real quick. My guy, James Deadpool Herrera, he is in Los Angeles like I thought. It's been one hell of a hot summer. I know we had a fire over here on I-5 up here in Washington, but the weather's been a lot cooler, but somebody probably threw a cigarette out the window. But it's still dry as hell. And he goes with Undisputed Era himself. Yeah, it's a fake mic there, James. Because it kind of broke on me, but it makes me look official, right? But anyways, let me unmute the Brits. Mark, thanks for your pick. All right, are you guys there? Shit. Now I'm gonna try to figure out how to non-mute them. Learning the broadcast. Okay, you're back.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're back. Right, I think we muted
right.
you. So there we
Yeah.
go.
Now you muted me.
Yeah. Oh no, we're good now. We're good. We're good. We
All
can
right.
hear you. And you can hear us. So it's fine.
Clean sweep for the Undisputed Era. All right, let's go to the next match.
Main event.
Oh god. Right. What is? I'm gonna have to figure this
No,
out.
not the main event. We got two matches.
Oh no. Hang on.
No, it's not the main event.
All right. I fucked up.
Yeah.
Almost the main event. The NXT Women's Championship. The Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, defends against the Pirate Princess, Kairi Sane.
Kairi.
The way that goes is. I apologize. Give me 1 minute. I will find the answer.
Madman again.
I will find the answer.
Find the answer. I've got my notes nicely organised down here. What's going on?
I apologize. Okay. I don't find the answer, but I'll have to go verbally. My answer.
I don't know how you've tried this before.
Well, Ryan seems to insist that I write it down. So
I don't want another Carmella-esque fiasco.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna. That was sorted at the time. But anyway, right. I'm not gonna write it down because it'll take too long. My prediction.
I got it written down.
Yeah, my prediction. As long as you've got it down.
Yeah, I got it.
Good. Right, my prediction is what? Kairi, Shayna. Shayna wins. Fourth win of UFC. Their streak will remain. None of them, up until the match, none of them will be defeated. That is my prediction. Therefore, Shayna will not lose. There we go.
All right. So Shayna Baszler for the bar. You know what? You know, the mailman's watching the build up. You know, they're trying to make Kairi Sane look more intimidating. I really like her as a wrestler. She's an attractive gal. She is the first ever Mae Young Classic champ.
Yep.
As the Mae Young Classic is coming up, we're not talking about that tonight. I don't know anything, by the way, so hopefully I go spoilers. I gotta mute these guys again. I'm sorry, guys. I'll get you back. But Kairi Sane, the first ever Mae Young Classic winner. I think Shayna Baszler is going to get that 50-50 booking. She is the champ, and I don't think she's going to lose that WWE Women's NXT Championship. I think it's going to be a very good match. I do have it second to last, so I think you guys picked the right spot. Baszler's getting her revenge on Kairi Sane. The mailman, you can take this to the mailbox. Shayna Baszler. Once again, heel heavy card for me. So something has got to give. And, man, I hope it's not my record. All right, you guys are unmuted. How do I do it? You guys, I think you guys might have to do it. Okay, are you back? Oh, shit. This is like not the perfect, so are you guys there? Mark. We might have to go to Mark.
Can you hear us now?
Okay, there you go. Dude, I don't know why it's not going the first time, but go ahead.
Can you hear us?
Or,
there you go, Ryan. It's you now. You're up.
WWE are clear fans of 50-50 booking.
exactly what I said.
I say, Rory, do you have a broom?
Oh shit! Not yet. Mark's blast.
No, he's all right. Let him go. I got it.
Okay.
You know.
You first.
Do you have a broom?
A clean sweep.
To sweep up
this clean sweep.
The cleanliness of the.
This clean sweep.
Queen of Spades. There we go.
I like her theme song. That's a pretty cool. The Queen of Spades.
Queen, sweet. Woo, woo. You got that. You got that. Yeah. Oh God.
That was a good burp.
Gassy one. Sorry.
All right. So the only thing I guess left to talk about is Mark Wood. Mark, do you remember the Mae Young Classic Finals? It was these two. Do you have any thoughts on that match?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I thought it was. I thought, like, say, talking about Kyrie, she was pretty. She impressed me that night, you know, and I with Shayna having a reputation of being around Ronda and everything, it was, you know, so it's kind of a shocking finish there because you expected Shayna to win it, but you know, Kyrie did it. And I like to say, I'm surprised she hasn't been moved up to the main roster yet.
Yeah.
She's pretty impressive. So,
I think there's just
I picked Shayna to win this though.
All right, yeah, it is indeed a clean sweep. It'll be interesting to see. Holy crap, I'm looking at the card right now. I mean, you guys picked Ricochet. Man, heel heavy right now. Very interested to see how Triple H booked this this card. But no, I mean, we got the all women's pay-per-view coming up. I can very well see all of these women being on that, obviously, or both these women. Yeah, Kairi Sane, I don't think she'll go up to WWE main roster after this. I think Baszler as well. I think they're gonna be here throughout the rest of the year. I don't think this will probably be the last matchup, and they've had some bust ass matchups previously. But I'm trying to think who's in the wings. I just met Toni Storm last week. I have no idea what's going on in the Mae Young Classic, but her and Zaya Brookside, I met out here in Defy. I'm just giving myself a little shout out here. I love Toni Storm. I hope she wins it, but that could be Baszler's. I'm predicting possibly this could be Baszler's loss of the NXT Women's Championship, but I am excited to see how the future plays out here. Let's get the Rat Boy back on here. I know I muted him. Sorry. And it's going to take a fucking minute because I don't know how to do this shit. Let me know when you guys got it back. God damn it. Are you guys there? He keeps showing him in a flex of bliss. This thing is not a perfect. I think you got to double click on this shit. I can't hear him. Unmute yourselves. Are you there? Still can't. It's not letting me unmute him, guys.
Can you hear us now?
Okay, yeah. It takes like 4 times for me to click the button.
No,
Google Hangouts is not a perfect system, but
Can you hear us?
I can hear you. You're back.
Oh, that's right. That's right then. You can hear us.
All right, clean sweep. All right. I don't have to mute you guys if you don't talk during Mark Wood's segment.
Sorry, we're talking every time you talk, we talk. So I apologize.
I know, okay.
We have our own
No,
private
it's all good. We're learning. All right. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what the chatter's saying. Nobody's on chatter. Okay. Ryan, go ahead. List the next match.
Oh.
Well, this is the main event.
I'll do my prediction first.
I'll introduce it, then you can. You know.
Well, first off, hold on 1 second. Let's talk about the match. Rory, hold on 1 second. All right, it's the WWE NXT Championship, and it's going to be a last man standing match.
It is. That is correct. Sorry, I
What the hell? You just took my introduction.
I expected Ryan to introduce that, but you refused for some reason.
No, I just wanted to clarify. There has been a change in this match. It was supposed to be originally a triple threat match between Johnny Gargano, the champion Tommaso Ciampa, and Aleister Black, who lost the title to By the way, Mark, you had not seen that. 3 weeks ago. Aleister Black lost the WWE NXT Championship to Tommaso Ciampa. But a real-life ball shot has taken Aleister Black out of this one. So it is now just a one-on-one between the two rivals of Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. So you could literally say Aleister Black busted a nut at a house show. I think he landed on a turnbuckle. I'm being serious, guys. Go read the Wrestling Observer or something. This guy literally had a nut shattered or something, and he is out for a couple of weeks. So Aleister Black cannot get into the NXT main event at TakeOver to save his life. But hopefully he is doing okay. But they have an angle prepared out the latest NXT episode last Wednesday. They actually took him out. He was sitting there. They have an angle written in, and now it's like a who shot JR type stuff angle where it's like who took him out, and there's multiple guys you could talk about. You could talk about even about the incoming guy, Matt Riddle, but they showed a bunch of people at the scene. Lars Sullivan, we haven't seen in a while, was there. Even Johnny Gargano. Cassius Ohno was on the card. He looks like he's starting to become a heel. So there's so many, and Undisputed Era left the scene through a car. So it's like a murder mystery type thing. Is like who took out Aleister Black, but Aleister Black not involved in this matchup. Sorry, guys. I was just setting the table. Let's go with Rory Barr's pick. It's basically a one-on-one matchup now between the two rivals, Gargano and Ciampa, for the NXT title.
Hello.
All you.
Am I unmuted?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's great. Okay, then. Under normal circumstances, it would have been a triple threat. Assuming that Aleister Black was uninjured, I would have said Aleister Black was retained. Obviously, in these circumstances, that isn't an option. So thinking about it a bit further, given what the match is, it's obviously Ciampa versus Gargano. Again.
We got a long way to go.
Right. It's a little bit different. It's obviously last man standing. That can make a whole lot of difference.
Right.
Having said that, you've got to maintain the interest of the fans. And again, you've got to change it up.
Oh, my God. We're going to be at WrestleMania by the time he makes his pick.
My pick, I'm going to cut to the chase. My pick is...
Fuck.
He's retaining Tommaso Ciampa. He is retaining.
Holy shit. He made... Oh, God. That only took a half hour.
Finally.
How many Jack and Coke did he drink today? God, love this
If
guy.
I can just interrupt you, mailman.
Yes.
But I'd like to play Tommaso Ciampa's theme music.
All right.
Don't mind.
Hey, you guys are the ones that got to go to work in a couple hours. Or maybe, I hope Rory doesn't.
Let's all listen in to Tommaso Ciampa's theme music. Shh.
Sorry, you're...
Excellent theme music as always.
Best secret.
Wow.
All
right.
CF classics.
Well, the mailman turn. Aleister Black as a champion probably didn't have the this guy probably didn't have the proper opponents. He won the title off of Andrade Cien there in New Orleans. I was so privileged to see that match live and in person a couple of rows back, but that was a hell of a match. Black basically has never had a main event, and I feel really bad for him because I'm a big fan of him. I'm not sure where he's going to go, if he's going to go to the main roster, or does he get an opportunity after this match. But I highly anticipate this guy probably showing up in the Rumble. So I think he'll have a couple more matches. Whether or not he gets the NXT title back or not, he doesn't really need a belt. He's got enough charisma. His character is awesome. He's great on the mic, and he's a phenomenal wrestler. So all get well wishes to Aleister Black. He's not going to be out that long from what I hear, but that does sound like a painful injury. Nobody, as us guys, would attest to getting hit in the nuts. I've been kicked in the nuts plenty of times. But get well, Aleister Black. But once again, I'm not in the camp where I'm sick of Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano matches. There's probably a lot of people out there who might be sick of them.
Every time.
So this is a tough matchup, and like I said, a heel heavy card. This is the one time your boy is going babyface. Johnny freaking Wrestling. Johnny Gargano is gonna. He deserves that strap. I think he's gonna win it. And unfortunately, I think we're going to see another matchup. I don't think either of these guys – I think all these guys will come up before the new year. But Johnny freaking Wrestling is going to get revenge. His character has been kind of annoying lately because he's been obsessed with Tommaso Ciampa ever since he lost that title. And, he's the reason that Aleister Black lost the title. And Aleister Black gave him a well-deserved Black Mass kick a couple episodes ago. But Johnny freaking Wrestling is going to beat Tommaso. Is it too soon to take off the belt after Tommaso Ciampa won it? Yes. But I think plans have probably been fumbled due to the non-triple threat match. I'm going to go Johnny freaking Wrestling. Rat Boy, sorry. I rambled just as much as Mr. Rory Barr trying to find his pick. Your turn.
It's complicated, though. Complicated. It's complicated. You can't have a simple pick. You need to explain your decision.
He's walked away. Unbelievable.
No, I'm listening.
Unbelievable.
You guys are on camera.
He walked away.
I'm listening.
Oh, he's listening, but he's walked away. Take over New Orleans. Johnny Gargano defeats Tommaso Ciampa in an unsanctioned match.
Let's call you
Take over.
Mark Taylor.
Take over Chicago. Tommaso Ciampa defeats Johnny Gargano in the street fight. NXT Brooklyn 4.
Yeah.
Who wins between Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa?
Heel face. NXT. Be quiet. This is someone. Be quiet. This isn't Vince McMahon booking.
Just pipe down. I'm trying to make a pick.
Go.
Thank you. Who wins in Brooklyn? Neither of them.
Neither. A draw. That's a pretty good call. Actually.
Neither man answers the count of 10. The man is in a draw.
So
neither of them goes up to the main roster.
Do you know what? WWE is not famous for draws. Rat Boy. I'm jealous of that thing. I'm not changing my pick.
That is ballsy. Saying a draw is ballsy because that happens maybe one in every 100 matches, maybe.
I tip my cap to you, man. We have not seen a lot of draws. You know what? You just opened my eyes. I'm not changing my pick because I want you to win it because you came up with it. I could very well see a draw. So, all right, kudos.
I'd be pretty fine.
Let's go to Mark. Let's go to Mark Wood.
I'm going Johnny Gargano on this one.
He's going Johnny Wrestling.
I can see where I'm going to think that maybe Aleister Black.
You're going Johnny Gargano.
I'm going to go Johnny Wrestling.
All right, so Mark, in case the audio was down a little bit, he doesn't think, or he somehow thinks Aleister Black. I think you might, if Aleister Black's healthy enough, he could find his way back in this match. But as far as I know, it's just gonna be a one-on-one match. But yeah, so wow, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. All right, let's try to unmute these guys again. It's the only way I could get Mark's audio to work. If I don't want to unmute mute these guys, but guys, I'll try to hit me up. I don't know how to do it. Deadpool James Herrera has Johnny Gargano getting the win. So we finally finished our NXT TakeOver Brooklyn predictions. It only took, Christ, we're probably like, we have a lot of wrestling to talk about. Holy shit. We're an hour and 20 minutes already in. And guys, can you unmute now? For some reason, I think it's you guys that got to unmute it. Yeah. You guys have to hit the button. All right. So we're done with TakeOver.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Man, maybe we should have, well, I picked Johnny Gargano just to show everybody I never did put it in my locks. So should be a outstanding time tomorrow night on the WWE Network. I will probably not be live watching it, so I will probably not text anybody, live tweet, or anything. So enjoy the show, guys, tomorrow night. Are we ready for SummerSlam? We have, God knows how many matches here. We've already been an hour and 20 minutes, guys. Are you guys surviving over there in England?
We have 13 more picks to make.
I know. We better get it going. Are you guys ready?
The kickoff show for SummerSlam 2018. We're going to start off with the Raw Tag Team Championships. The B Team defend against the Revival as the Bar has just stepped out for a cigarette. He picks B Team, go, go, go.
Yeah, I'll breeze through this. As much as I like the B Team, I like their previous theme song before the cheerleading shit. As much as I respect Mike Rotunda, Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig, you know, I don't want to talk shit here on the show, but I love these guys as wrestlers, but the Revival is a way better tag team. And how these guys don't have the belts already. I know it's going to be the pre-show, but let's just get the fucking B Team. Split them. I don't care, man. Not a fan. And I'm sorry. I'm being a negative Nelly. The Revival is where it is for tag team wrestling. And these guys don't deserve to be jobbers. They're winning that fucking Raw tag team shit. Sorry for the F word, but it really pisses me off when a tag team like this has been in obscurity. Get the belts on them already. Revival. There will be nobody in the building when these guys win the tag titles. Rat Boy.
We go hard all day, all night. All my proud Southern people, you be ready to fight. Say yeah.
No.
Say yeah.
No.
As big of a fan as I am of the Revival.
Back.
So you guys like that song? So before I get the Mark Woods pick, it sounds like Matt Hardy is
You're interrupting me again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Not Bobby Lashley, all right?
Again.
Not Bobby Lashley.
Should we sing Rock and Robin together?
Go ahead.
That'd be a good show, but yeah, no. Where's my pick?
That boy, finish her up.
Right? Yeah.
Good then. Go on, you explain your pick then.
Rat boy, did you finish?
Oh, hold on. Jimmy stuff.
Did you finish up your comments?
Yeah, the B team for man. We can breeze through the kickoff show.
Yeah, I just wanted to touch base on Matt Hardy. It sounds like he's pretty much going to be donesy from what I've seen.
Yeah, I mean,
look after some stuff, but
I want to see him go and look after his kids and be with his family and live a healthy, long life.
where Bray Wyatt goes from here, he was kind of left hanging. But all the best to Matt Hardy. I wonder if Jeff Hardy follows suit here after SummerSlam. But it sucks getting old. That's all I can say. And these guys are hell of a veteran team. All right, let's go to Mark Wood real quick. Pre-show match: B Team versus the Revival. Mark.
I got the Revival.
He's going Revival.
I want to say Revival, but
Showing up in weird places on the show, so
can't Revival even, but made my choice.
I have the Revival.
I made my
All
choice.
right, Mark, man, a few words tonight, but I can respect Brad Amrine, the bastard on Twitter, and James Deadpool Herrera. James Deadpool says Revival. Brad Amrine, B Team, go, go, go. A Team, no. So I have no idea what his pick is, but those guys are still watching a pay-per-view on Fight TV. I'm surprised they have the picture-in-picture up. But so we're both split on that one. It'll be interesting to see who wins. Let's go. Pre-show. We're spending too much time. It's my fault, the mailman. Next match, guys.
Rusev Day versus Andrade Cien Almas and Selena Vega. Go.
That one, it'll be interesting.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's have a pick.
It's my fault, the mailman.
No,
Next match, guys.
I'm not feeling good about
Rusev
this.
Day versus
You guys have the YouTube volume up again.
Vega. Go.
I'm not feeling good about this.
That one.
Not because I don't feel confident in them.
Let's go. Let's have a pick.
It's my fault, the mailman. Guys, you got to mute your YouTube when you hit the button. You guys have the YouTube volume.
We've got a bit of lag.
You got the YouTube. Yeah.
We've got a bit of lag going here.
I'm not these guys.
Sorry, wait. I'm waiting
Guys,
to catch
you gotta
up.
mute your YouTube. All right.
I need to mute YouTube. So give me 1 second.
These guys are so drunk.
Oh no.
No, you guys have an extra YouTube page up, and you gotta unmute it or mute it because my bad, guys. Rory, these guys are 3 in the morning. Did you get it? What? You got it?
I'll mute it as soon as
YouTube page up. Okay. Unmute it. All right, go ahead.
Oh god. Mute this now, man.
Rory, these guys are 3 in the morning.
Alright. I don't know what I haven't muted this, but I'll mute it as soon as
What is that?
All right.
no, right. Might as well stop this now. Great sound.
These guys are 3 in the morning. Just mute the YouTube page you got up. Holy shit.
And I need to great sound.
Just mute the YouTube page you got up. Holy shit.
Give us a minute. Give us a minute.
Just turn it. Oh man. Hey, just exit out of the YouTube page. That's all you gotta do, Rory. Unbelievable. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. Rory, we'll get back to you in 1 second. You're going back on mute. Okay. The mailman, Jimmy Milstead. We got Zelina Vega. Mike, kudos to those guys. They've been up since 3 in the morning. Mixed tag match. You got Andre Cien Almas versus and Selena Vega versus Rusev Day. Lana and Rusev. Rusev goes from basically main event status, last pay-per-view, WWE Championship. It's tough to see him go back to the pre-show, but sometimes that's how the wrestling business is. But I don't see how Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega don't win this match. I think you got to build these guys up. Although it's WWE, but I did pick Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega. They are going to the mailbox. We're spending way too much time on the pre-show. Are you guys ready back over there? Let me try to. Go ahead, guys.
Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega. They're going to the mailbox. We're spending way too much time on the pre-show. Are you guys ready back over there?
Log on and
Let
off.
me try to.
Can you hear me
Go ahead,
now?
Guys, you have an extra
Can you hear me?
pick. That all you have to do is find it.
Zelina Vega.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Log on and off.
bro,
Log on
there's
and off.
too much echo. Right,
Log on and off.
Jimmy, I'll connect
No.
to you in a second. I'll
What?
log off.
No. You just have an extra window up. You have to exit that YouTube page off. That's what it is. He's muted himself. Mark. Okay. Trial by fire here.
Rusev Day and Lana is the best.
Mark, go ahead. Give me your pick. We'll go back to the Blackpool
Blackpool
boys.
Day and Lana is the best.
All right, so you're going Rusev Day. God, we have not even gone to the main card day yet. I got Cien Almas. We got to throw it back over to these guys. Guys, are you ready? Unmute yourself. It's been entertaining. That's James Deadpool Herrera's. Mute.
Can you hear us now?
Man.
Yeah,
Can
you
you
guys
hear
are
us?
great now. You guys are great.
Can you hear us?
Yes.
Yes, okay, great. There we go.
That's what it was. You had a window open. All right.
Voila.
Go ahead.
Where did he go? I can't see it.
I hate it.
Seize the day. I can't read it, but I know what it is.
Shit.
Cien Almas.
Yeah, you can hear me though, can't you? So
I got you. Yeah, you don't have the extra window.
Right. I'll explain it at some point.
No need. No need. need.
Ryan will do his job.
No
He'll do
need.
it.
Do you have a broom?
A sweep. No. Mark, you guys didn't hear Mark. He took Rusev Day.
Everybody's talking over
Go ahead, Rat Boy. Rat Boy, you're up.
Okay. We got there eventually. We got there.
Nothing else to say on the match?
No, skip. No.
Go on.
Keep going.
All right, yeah, we're running late here. All right, cruiserweight championship. We got Cedric Alexander and Drew Gulak. I honestly haven't watched 205 Live since that kick-ass match between Buddy Murphy and Mustafa Ali. So I'm kind of unqualified for this pick, but I'm not seeing Cedric Alexander losing this match. I've got him retaining. I gotta check out these past episodes though, because my guy Leo Rush has been on there, and I hear he's doing good things. So I went ahead of Bar. I took Cedric Alexander. Go ahead, Bar.
You took Cedric Alexander.
Yes.
I've gone the Bar. No. The Gulak. Sorry, the Gulak, not the Bar. The Gulak. Right. Drew Gulak. Thing.
He spelled that one right.
Yeah, no. Drew Gulak, we were saying.
Rat Boy's up.
Wait, what is going on here?
Drew Gulak.
Of course, yeah.
All right. That's 2 for Gulak. Honestly, we'll go to Mark Wood now. Mark, I'm going to be like you. I have not watched 205 live recently, so I cannot give you a good breakdown. This is probably the most meaningless match. I think Gulak and Cedric Alexander are hell of a wrestlers. I'm like 6 or 7 weeks behind on 205 live viewing, so I think it'll be a good wrestling match. Just pick a name.
I got Cedric Alexander.
All right, he goes Cedric Alexander as well. The Wood Boy takes the defending champ. So let's move to the main card, guys, shall we? It's going to be, by the way, the pre-show starts at 2 o'clock on the West Coast, 5 p.m. It's going to be another god-awful, long-ass show. But, we love pro wrestling, so what's your opening match, guys? You guys are my bookers.
With the Intercontinental Championship, Dolph Ziggler with Drew McIntyre defends against Seth Rollins with the returning Dean Ambrose.
I gotta find that one. I had that deep down the card, actually.
It could be. It could be.
That has a good opening matchup, though. Go ahead, Rory.
Well, if you're still finding your pick, I'm gonna go. Seth Rollins will win the Intercontinental Championship once again. No heel turn from Dean Ambrose.
No heel turn.
No heel turn. That will come. Don't worry. That will come. That will come later. Right. That can wait. Yeah. That is going to be on an episode of Raw. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Not on a pay-per-view. That will come.
I think this match would be a great opener. I also was listening to the Silent Monster. I know this will not happen. He brought it up on his show. I thought this was interesting. I mean, this will not happen, guys. But I thought it was a good point. Why not open up with the Universal Championship and get all the booing out? You know, you had Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar. I think it'll be a hot opener. I know you guys think I'm bullshitting you, but why wouldn't they do that to get all the negative energy? I mean, you know, it's Vince McMahon. They're definitely going to go last. But
Roman looks strong.
Go ahead.
Go on. All right. Your choice.
No, wait. I thought you guys were talking, but I'll go back to my point. I thought that was a good point by the Silent Monster, or it was one of his emailers. I was like, yeah, why wouldn't you? I mean, the crowd would be into it instead of shitting on it. It'd be a great opening match to have the Universal title go first. But we'll see. But, you know, this would be a good opening match. I don't see Dolph Ziggler dropping the title. I'm going to be the opposite of you, Rory. I think Dean Ambrose turns on Seth Rollins after the match. It'll be a great match.
Why? What's the point? No championship. Let the man speak.
It's kind of a travesty. Drew Gulak's not on this card. They'll both be in the corners. I honestly thought Drew Gulak, or not Drew Gulak. I said Drew Gulak. Drew McIntyre is in the corner of Dolph Ziggler. I still think those guys have unfinished business as far as forming maybe a faction or something. Drew McIntyre's ultimate goal, I think he's a Universal Champion. As soon as we get Brock Lesnar in the picture. Dolph Ziggler, to cut to the point, is my winner.
Jimmy, do you have time for me to disagree and explain why?
No, go ahead. I've got plenty of time. It's you guys.
Why would Dean Ambrose turn on Seth Rollins without something to gain?
I'm just going off of typical
I don't know.
appearance.
I feel like if he was going to turn on Seth, he would have a championship in mind in order to do that. He's a lunatic, but he's not. I don't feel like he has. I don't feel like he would eliminate himself from anything to gain. I don't know if that makes sense, but
I just saw the way Ambrose came in Triple H Jr. The guy's beat up. Looks like he's gonna kill somebody. So that's my.
I feel like if he's going to interfere, he would do it to the person who would benefit. Ultimately, he was the benefit from at the end of it. That's where he would intrude. But I don't know. But yeah.
Hey, we'll see what happens. Let's go to the Rat Boy. Rory, let's get it going.
Wow.
Ah! That's what I'm talking about, Rat Boy. We're gonna gain. Rory Barr is in the lead, but he is not thinking clearly tonight. What is that? That famous story, the tortoise and the hare. Right now, Rory Barr is the bunny rabbit, and I'm not saying I'm gonna catch you. The Rat Boy is meaning business right now, and he is. I think the Rat Boy might win Sunday. Rat Boy, talk about the match.
Rory doesn't make some interesting points, but sometimes some feuds are just bigger than the championships. Sometimes feuds don't need championships, and this is such one. Dolph Ziggler wins via a Dean Ambrose heel turn.
What's the point?
Say again?
What's the point in turning?
Rat Boy, totally agree with you guys.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Mark Wood real quick. Mark, you've been watching a lot of Raw, so you're up to speed on this one. It's time for your pick, buddy.
It's like, why logic at any point? It's always at that point.
He's going Seth freaking Rollins. Do you have any opinion on Dean Ambrose's return?
I mean, Dean's my boy. I hope this Shield stays together, but that's just me.
No, I totally agree. I mean, I thought about that a lot. But I won't give away my pick for the Universal title. I'm just saying I don't know. I think you'll have another Shield reunion. It just didn't go as planned last fall due to the illness of Roman. That kind of screwed things up. I truly think the way Dean Ambrose came out on Monday Night Raw, he's returning back from the bicep injury or the shoulder injury or whatever it was. This guy looks like he's ready to. I still think he has unfinished business with Seth Rollins. When Seth originally turned his back on his brothers just like 3, 4, 5 years ago. I don't even know what it is by now, but the Shield, I don't know, that reunion. I got that back thing in the background here. We might have to wait a long time for that. I don't want to give away what I think for the Universal title yet, but I just think the Shield reunion is not going to be anytime soon. Let's so we got the Bar and Mr. Wood with Seth and me and the Rat Boy with Dolph Ziggler. Go ahead and unmute you guys. I'm sorry. It's you guys. You guys have to unmute yourselves. Rory, go ahead. Next match. This guy doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Write it down and hold it up.
He has to unmute himself. Nobody can hear him. Can you see it? There you go. You guys have to unmute yourselves when I give you the fuck.
There we go. Right. So after
all right.
There we go. So
God, I love the hell out of you guys.
Okay, so we've surpassed the Intercontinental Championship now. Okay, so we're going.
What time is it there?
Oh my God! Right,
It's
4 in the morning now.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway, let's just ignore that for a minute. So we've got the second championship match on the main card is the Bludgeon Brothers versus the New Day.
All right.
Does that sound?
That sounds good.
A thing, as far as you're concerned.
All right, let's do rapid fire.
Yeah, well, rapid fire. Right, I'm going Bludgeon Brothers.
All right, Bludgeon Brothers. You know, I like the New Day.
I could explain myself, but it might take too long. So, Ryan, go.
No, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's the mailman's turn. Bludgeon Brothers is your mailman's pick as well. I like the New Day. They don't need the straps. They had a great match with the Bar this past SmackDown. I don't think New Day. I still think these guys. Big E needs a singles career. Bludgeon Brothers keep the titles.
Go to the Santi. Need to go to that Santi match. Sorry, go on. I don't know why I didn't do it now, but they should have done. Damn.
Oh. New Day for the Rat Boy.
WWE can't help themselves. The New Day win the tag team championships again.
All right. Mr. Wood.
Bludgeon Brothers.
Mark Wood goes Bludgeon Brothers. Any thing to add?
One next.
Yeah, and bomb there.
Hey?
Hardcore indeed, sir. Yeah, I mean, Bludgeon Brothers are guys that kick ass, leave town. They need the belts. The New Day don't need the belts, but I could see Ryan, the Rat Boy Alexander, kicking our asses Sunday. I mean, and Saturday night. Rat Boy, you made some good picks. I think you can have a solid weekend. Man, I just don't see the Bludgeon Brothers losing the straps because what the fuck are they going to do? But all right, next match.
The next match is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Carmella defends against Becky Lynch and Charlotte.
Oh.
Big time match.
Okay, so I assume this is on me now. And
I love this match.
What else do you expect me to do, really?
Well, I know what you're doing.
What else? What option do I have other than Becky Lynch? She is an option in a match. And
Trust me,
therefore,
I get it.
Is Becky Lynch. There we go. And no, I'm feeling pretty confident in that, to be honest. Not my usual pick by default. I'm actually feeling that should actually win. So take that as you will. I will take it as a guarantee. But yeah, go on. Carry on.
For those who don't know Rory, he's a uber Becky Lynch fan, as am I. But he's got the rose-colored glasses on, and it's a heartwarming story that we have Becky Lynch chasing that beloved, coveted SmackDown Women's Championship. Real quick, back to the comments. James Deadpool Herrera has the Bludgeon Brothers. Brad, the Bastard Amrine, says New Day rocks. So, and his dad, by the way, is a casual wrestling fan, loves New Day. So, the Brad, the Bastard Amrine, giving him a shout out real quick. Back to this triple threat match. I love this match. A lot of people are half shit on Fabulous One Carmella. I think she's been an outstanding character. You can see where her other two cohorts, Big Cass and Enzo Amore, are right now. They're on the indies or out of professional wrestling. I think she's done a hell of a job with what she's been handed with. Yes, she's not the most talented professional wrestler, women's. I think she's done a marvelous job here. She's had a hell of a summer run. I was torn on this match, but once they added Charlotte Flair back to the match, it kind of tipped my cap. I think Becky Lynch still is going to be chasing it. Becky Lynch will get the title, Rory, but me being long-winded, I think based on last week's SmackDown, all is not well between Charlotte and Becky Lynch. I think there's going to be a big women's pay-per-view here in October. We'll see how it goes there. I think I think Charlotte Flair is getting that strap back. Again. Call me a heel, but the mailman
Don't get me wrong.
has put Charlotte Flair.
So go on, afterwards. Fine, right, Ryan, go.
Afterwards.
Fine. I'm not gonna.
Afterwards.
Fine. Fine. Sorry, I've got many things to say, but Ryan has to go first apparently. So go on.
If you'll indulge me, It was at that moment in December 2016 that Becky Lynch's career collapsed.
But if not, just on into
to date is her last singles feud, and she's treaded water, and she's worked the kickoff and the pre-shows, and hasn't really accomplished anything since being in the inaugural SmackDown.
Are you telling me you've been a liar
champion?
You pretended to be a Becky.
Whereas since that fateful day, Alexa Bliss has gone on to become a 2-time SmackDown Women's Champion, a 3-time Raw Women's Champion, win the first ever Elimination Chamber cage and tables match for the women's. Hand on heart, I want Becky to win this match. I'd rather see her champion than Charlotte Flair again.
You just think?
Be quiet down now. I'd rather see her champion again than Charlotte Flair. I'd rather see her champion than Carmella. But has Becky been held under, or is she overrated? Is she just not that
How could she
good?
Possibly How could she possibly?
Is Becky Lynch nothing more than a B+?
Oh.
However,
B for Becky.
However,
easy.
However,
I'm sorry, Jimmy. Ryan seems to like to take his time, so
it's all right, man. You guys are the ones that stayed up for this.
Becky Lynch may be a B+ player. However, if WrestleMania 30 taught us anything, 30. Sometimes
I don't know how that's relevant.
Every B+ player has his day. And today, that day, friends, will always be the day.
All right, Rat Boy Ray Alexander is gone with Charlotte Flair. He agrees. Man. Let's go on to Mr. Wood. Wood Boy, you've undoubtedly been watching SmackDown with me. You have loved the women's division over there. Floor's yours, sir.
Sorry, no, obviously, SmackDown women's division.
You want Charlotte?
Ignoring. Imagine Alexa. Imagine.
To be fair.
Hold on, guys. All right, go ahead, Mark. Repeat that.
Charlotte, because I think with the women's pay-per-view coming up, I think she's going to be standing in the forefront of it. So.
Yeah. Do you think it's Charlotte and Ronda Rousey ultimately next year at the Show of Shows in New York? I think that's probably possible WrestleMania main event. I just think Charlotte Flair she didn't weasel her way in it. She's just taking advantage of it. She's going to be back to heel mode. You could just see the tea leaves, or what's the saying? God, I'm terrible on the spot with the writing on the wall off these past SmackDowns. I think SmackDown has been high and above, way better than Monday Night Raw, by the way. Way better storytelling with between Becky and Charlotte than Sasha and Bayley, who aren't even on SummerSlam. By the way, them and Asuka, kind of a travesty, but I understand Charlotte and Becky weren't on SummerSlam last year. But any final words on this matchup, Mark?
Oh, you should ask her.
Like I say, I see the Ronda and Charlotte thing happening.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this time it's definitely going to be Charlotte.
All right. All right, guys. So we have 3 Charlottes and 1 Becky. I hope Becky wins for my boy Rory. Rory, I want to have Becky win, and I hope you get the win, man. Next match.
She's gonna win. She's gonna win. Don't worry. Don't worry about that. I'm feeling confident this time.
You need a win.
So, I don't.
Okay.
I'm technically ahead, so I don't need the win. But
No, I'm just saying.
I'm more than happy to win if that's the case. But yeah.
You guys are the first next match.
Right.
Oh, we're on the next match.
So we're going towards the least consequential match of the night. So this time, I just want the name of the I just want the name of the superstar. No comments. Nothing else. Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin. Go. Finn Balor. Jimmy. Go.
All right. Hold on. Let me switch cameras.
Go. Finn Balor. Okay. Rat Boy. Go.
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor. Mark Wood.
Mark Wood. Finn Balor. Baron Corbin.
Finn Balor.
It's a sweep. Finn Balor. I think it's funny. I think it's funny because I think Baron Corbin's probably gonna. He's the guy that has to make out. I think he's the character WWE's trying to improve on. But we all go with a clean sweep. Finn Balor. Real quick, let me go to the comments. I know this might delay us a little bit. James Herrera, but I want to give our guys that are watching us some credit. I'm so disappointed that Asuka is not even on the SummerSlam card. I agree, James. Brad Amrine, Carmella is retaining. So the bastard thinks Carmella is retaining the WWE SmackDown Women's title. She beat Asuka twice and Flair before. Game over. Give her a real opponent. The bastard. I hope that pay-per-view is going very well. You are chiming in on my show more than I've heard anything about Joey Janela's lost in New York pay-per-view. Okay, guys, next match.
What are we up to?
We go from a match of the least significance to a match that could have great impact on the night.
Oh my God! Right,
it is just
yeah, it's fine.
It is the match for the Money in the Bank contract. Braun Strowman defends against Kevin Owens.
Not right. I assume I'm going first again on this. Yeah. So.
Oh wait.
Spoil my prediction going onwards, but I feel a swerve coming on.
A swerve? Swerve City.
Kevin Owens is winning this match. Therefore, winning the Money in the Bank briefcase.
Not bad, not good. Sorry. You know what's I was almost like gonna pull a Rory here. I couldn't find my pick. Rory, I'm totally agree with you. My little letter here. Kevin Owens has been a little bastard this a little bitch boy to Braun, Mr. Monster in the Bank. I don't think Mr. Monster in the Bank should ever been. I think the only reason Braun Strowman won it was for them to make Monster in the Bank t-shirts. This guy does not need the briefcase. He is not cashing in on Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar, or Roman Reigns. KO is winning this. Somehow, this guy this guy should have the briefcase like 2 years ago and maybe every year after. KO is the perfect Money in the Bank briefcase contract holder. He is winning this matchup. I'm not saying he's going to pin or submit Braun Strowman, but I believe it's a even if Braun gets disqualified or counted out or some shit, I think any loss of Braun Strowman,
this is
any source, he's going to find a way.
Braun lose. This is the scenario. Don't have it as a legitimate loss. Have it as a bullshit loss.
It's going to be a bullshit.
Let him know the scenario, like where he doesn't actually really lose. By all means, have him lose as you know, he's not pinned. He's not going to be pinned. He's not going to be submitted. Have him lose in some other way, and therefore you've kept his monster.
Braun will be
around it.
Kept strong, but he will not be Mr. Money Monster in the Bank. The mailman, take KO and take your money to the Vegas.
Here we go.
Okay. Rat Boy, your turn. And he has it in caps. He forgot the U.
Braun Strowman retains the Money in the Bank.
Let me see that sign again. It said Brand. Are you Raisin Brand?
There was a U in there.
Bran. Your Game of Thrones fan.
Let me see it.
Bran Flakes.
Brand.
Fucking yes. You know, you like the
Bran Flakes.
The Crow. You're a fan.
This has been a great show. We're the only guys that are watching this shit.
I'm just saying that. Yeah, Game of Thrones fans can appreciate that.
Real quick. I'm sorry. I'm looking at some comments. Let me come back here. I'm sorry, guys. You guys have been awesome. James Deadpool Herrera says Braun wins. Brad Amrine. Remember Paul the Quebecer? He goes over Matt Riddle. Unbelievable. Paul the Quebecer, the former tag team partner of Jacques Rougeau, goes over Matt fucking Riddle, who's going to be in NXT tomorrow night. He gave us the update there. KO is a winner from the Bastard. So we have Mark Wood to give us our prediction. I just wanted to give a couple of comments there. You guys are cracking me up. This is a fun show. Mark Wood, your turn. Hey, yo, be simple. Did you enjoy the shitter angle?
Yeah.
Okay. You're one of the few people that enjoyed that angle where he got pushed over in the honey bucket. Yeah, professional wrestling. Unbelievable. Braun Strowman will be a factor, I think, still in WWE, but he's not going to be a guy that cashes in with a fucking briefcase. That's a Kevin Owens thing. All right, guys.
We go to the WWE Championship. AJ Styles defends against Samoa Joe.
Going to be a good matchup. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, fully predict this is going to be, if there's ever going to be a match of the night, this will be the one.
Hold on, my friend. I've got one that's going to top that.
Oh, well, oh, by all means. I don't know. Are you going to reveal your match of the night later, or are you going to say...
Yeah, it's the mailman's certified delivery of the night, and I am going to say this one. This one will shock people. So I think yeah, I've got a better match than AJ Styles, Samoa Joe. But I mean, like I'm calling my shot right here. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, well, by all means, tell us when it comes, and
I will.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So for me, I predict this is going to be the match of the night. Having said that, the reigning SmackDown WWE Championship, as I believe is his name, it's going to come to an end. And Samoa Joe is going to triumph. Sorry, I'm kind of sliding down there, but Samoa Joe is going to win and become WWE champion.
I'm starting to think Rory is not going to survive tonight's broadcast. I mean, yeah, we're pushing. Goddamn, we're almost as long as a Monday Night Raw broadcast. But yeah, I do think this match is kick ass. I've enjoyed the. I don't think they've had enough time, but SmackDown only 2 hours. I like this the storyline where AJ Styles is not spending enough quality time at home with his family. Samoa Joe's kind of bringing the family into it, ultimate heel, and like that, he ultimately brought himself into the match. a couple of weeks ago during a contract signing, Paige brought out who AJ Styles' opponent would be. James Ellsworth comes out, and Samoa Joe attacks AJ Styles. This is a classic TNA rematch. That's where this rivalry was born, that in the Indies. I think this will be one of the top matches of the night. I don't think tonight SummerSlam is the ending of this feud. That's why I've got – they don't want none. The phenomenal one, AJ Styles, retains at SummerSlam. I'm not ready for this guy to drop the title yet, but I truly think Samoa Joe is over deservingly of this championship. But on this night, the mailman goes AJ Styles. I was talking to my wife the other night. Samoa Joe is so good. I think this guy has you guys are gonna like shit your pants when I tell you this, but I think the guy has and quote me on this. I think this guy is like a rock. I mean, this guy could be a movie star. This guy is a great actor. Don't shit on my comments here. This guy is a phenomenal improv guy. Samoa Joe, beyond wrestling, I think he should be an actor. But I want him to win the title, but AJ Styles for the mailman is winning it.
Ridiculous.
Go ahead.
Like, actually.
I hope I didn't insult anybody's intelligence on that. AJ Styles. Rap boy.
Get ready to fly.
Old school.
AJ Styles retains against Samoa Joe. This match isn't a one and done. I just think that, especially with him being cover of the game, I think he'll still be WWE champion by the time 2K19 hits the shelves. I think he's going to be champion by Survivor Series, thus going the full calendar year. This feud will end with Samoa Joe reigning supreme, but tonight AJ retains.
Yeah, Ryan, that's a great point. AJ's on the cover of the video game. There's no way they're taking the title off him yet. Are we having a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view? Yes. I don't even remember. Did they take that away this year? But I don't even know what's up.
Is it not immediately after this Hell in a Cell, or what's after this?
I don't know. You guys in the comments, give us the next couple of pay-per-views. I know the only thing I remember is like Mae Young Classic. I'm sure we have No Mercy. I don't even know if Hell in a Cell is on the upcoming thing. But let's go to Mark Wood's prediction. We've got 2 AJ Styles and a Samoa Joe.
Make it 3 AJ Styles.
3 AJs. Any extra, Mark?
You know I don't like Samoa Joe.
Mark does not like Samoa Joe. Explain.
Is that any reason to predict against him, though? Because you don't like him?
He's Eric. Well, I mean, I can respect that, Mark, but as a character, I mean, as a take yourself out of the WWE element, Samoa Joe is phenomenal. I mean, like, the guy, not to take away.
You put the wrong word there to describe Samoa Joe. You're going to have him against
like I said earlier, I think Samoa Joe is a talented son of a bitch. The guy, obviously, former NXT champion, former TNA World Champion, ROH champion. He deserves a WWE title. I think WWE is stupid to take this title off AJ Styles, but I do think, I'm not lying, I think Samoa Joe has a career after professional wrestling. The guy's a great actor. I think the guy should be following the people can laugh at me. I think the guy is phenomenal. But so you just don't like him, Mark?
No, I never have. I mean, on his own power, he was fighting. People were helping him, and he was behind and other stuff. So not that kind of fan of somebody that does that kind of stuff. So.
Yeah. Well, I will echo Rory. I think it will be second match of the night. My match of the night, I'll broadcast here in a minute. But so we got 3 AJs and 1 Samoa Joe. So, all right, guys, bookers, hit it.
Oh, next then.
United States Championship. Shinsuke Nakamura defends against Jeff Hardy.
Well, you already know who I'm going after.
Yep. Sorry.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
You beat me to it. Sorry. I was going to stick with you and say Shinsuke. Solid.
All right.
Fairly easy to predict. This is the one. This is the one match of the night where I feel fairly confident in. I feel fairly confident. It's going to be Shinsuke. Randy Orton is.
He shins. Hey, real quick. Okay. I don't know.
Randy's got a good chance of scoring.
Rory, let me talk about this.
Yeah.
What did you guys hear about? Did you guys hear about the Randy Orton?
Yes. The allegations. Wait, we got him says allegedly. He allegedly did some things where they're not too flattering upon himself.
Why is Randy Orton not inserted in this matchup? Is what I want to know.
Shake my hand.
Am I insulting?
You're not going to shake my hand.
Are you going to tell Steph?
You're not going to shake my hand. You're not going to shake my hand.
If I don't.
All right, we just muted him. Hey, in case anybody hasn't heard, Randy Orton in the past, I guess when new WWE writers, this is according to some podcasts I've listened to, an MLW radio. Court Bauer, a former WWE writer himself, said Randy Orton used to expose himself, the Viper, and his other Viper, and then introduce himself by touching his Viper and then wanting to shake hands. Mark Wood, can you hear me?
Yes.
Just ridiculous. Go read up on this shenanigans. The Viper himself is a creepy character. I enjoy the guy. The guy is a creepy son of a bitch. I love him as a heel, but this is some fucked up shit. So he's coming under fire.
He's a trouser snake, Jake the Snake Roberts. Huh?
Yeah, he's a trouser snake, Jake the Snake Roberts, and holy shit. I don't know. Go seek out some better news sites, but Randy Orton, just go Google this guy. He's under fire. I don't really condone that type of stuff, but exposing yourself and then touching yourself and then wanting to shake hands with newly incorporated WWE writers is not exactly professional material, but you know what? He's not going to get fired or nothing. That's such classic. That's just old school wrestling story. But Randy Orton somehow is going to be involved in this match. Mark, why we got these guys on mute? Give me your pick.
Shin.
Okay.
Shinsuke.
All right, we're going to go to the Rat Boy. All right, unmute yourself, boys. Unmute yourself. There you go.
Can you hear us?
You're live.
We're good. What are we on now then?
I'm about to do my US Championship.
Oh, US. Wait, I picked that a while ago. So why are you? Well, right, it's Ryan's turn apparently. I feel like. Wait, have I made a choice?
You have.
Yes. Yeah. Go on.
You have.
Right, Ryan's turn. Go.
I love it. Shinsuke Nakamura gets the sweep.
Nakamura retains.
All right. So a clean sweep. Where does Jeff Hardy go from here? Do you guys see him following Matt Hardy? Are they going to go into the WWE Hall of Fame next WrestleMania, or is Jeff Hardy still? I know Matt's more banged up than Jeff, but Jeff's been banged up, obviously. But where do you see Jeff Hardy? I mean, what is this Randy Orton thing? Does him and Jeff have a payoff, or that's the thing I want to get behind? Was where's Randy Orton fit in this, guys?
There's Randy Orton. Oh.
Shake my hand.
Yeah, he wants to shake your hand.
Shake my hand.
Shake it more than 3 times, and you're playing with it.
Yeah. Well, I think at this point, usually I would say he would be right. I would think he would be involved, but now that there's this other factor, I feel like they're purposely not involved in now. So it's going to be a straight up match between Jeff Hardy and Shinsuke. No Randy Orton, and therefore Shinsuke will win.
All right. Let's move on. We better go.
You would.
All right, let's go.
Go on, right. Fine, go on. You go.
We got 3 great matches, I think.
We're going to move on to what I believe will be the premier match of the evening.
Agreed. Oh, wait. I know what you're saying.
Oh, the supposed baddest woman on the planet.
Oh.
Challenges 5 times women's champion. That's 5 times, as in 5 times more than Becky Lynch has ever won it.
Oh.
I think Ronda Rousey challenges Alexa Bliss.
Shots fired.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. That's crass.
Mark,
let's see what Raw's going with. Dazzle us.
All right, Rory, you're up first, buddy.
Okay, right. The person who will technically win will be Ronda Rousey. Will she leave with the championship? No, but that's not what. That is not what matters.
Explain.
The person we are only picking the person who wins, not who leaves with a championship.
Explain.
Therefore, I'm going for Ronda Rousey. I feel.
Time out. If you pick Rousey, you can't. Well, okay. I mean, you could pick Rousey by DQ, but you can't say Alexa Bliss. I mean, like,
no,
you gotta pick one.
I'm saying Ronda will win, but she's not going to leave with the championship.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's fair. As long as he gets the outcome correct, that's fair.
That's fair. Alexa will take the Raw Women's Championship home. Ronda will win. If I'm to explain myself, I don't feel like I can. The creative team will come up with an explanation. They're going to leave Ronda undefeated until WrestleMania. And that well, this is my long thought out. I'm thinking far into the future. WrestleMania will be Ronda Charlotte.
Agree.
Ronda undefeated up until that point, and then it's up in the air. Then after that match, Ronda will be undefeated. Charlotte will obviously have her prestige to go by. That's the match. I'm not gonna think about it anymore because I don't think the bookers are gonna think about it any more than that. So just leave it how it is. And
all right. So Rory, Ronda Rousey, your official pick?
Yeah,
Ronda.
Yeah, that's
Ronda,
it. Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ronda's
all right.
Alexa.
What do you guys think? Ronda Rousey was at Raw, and then like there was like a random. Where were they? Like where the hell were they in Carolina? Frickin' Charlottesville or what the fuck? Where the hell were they in they were somewhere in Carolina last week, and there's this random bat.
North Carolina, surely.
Was it Charlotte? I don't even know. Somewhere in
if they were trying to promote Charlotte, you'd think they'd be in Charlotte.
Raleigh or something. No, there was a bat at ringside. I loved Ronda Rousey is exceeded my expectations, guys. Me as a mailman, I think Ronda Rousey is a Kurt Angle type game changer. I think Ronda Rousey has picked up the wrestling game. It helps that she's a kick-ass, badass chick. I am a no offense, Rat Boy. I think she is going to school this shit out of Alexa Bliss. Bliss, talent is shit. There's something about her. She's got that double jointed arm. I think she's going to escape the arm bar somehow multiple times with that double. I think that's going to play into that. You guys follow me if you guys have watched wrestling. Alexa Bliss is double jointed, I think, in the right arm, maybe both. I don't know. I think that is going to be a big factor in the matchups. She's going to keep escaping the fucking armbar that Rousey has. This is going to be epic, guys. I swear to God. Follow me on this. She's not going to get submitted, but somehow Rousey does win the title. I don't know how. It won't be via armbar, but she'll fucking beat Little Miss Bliss, much to Mr. Ratboy's chagrin. Ronda Rousey wins, not by the armbar, because that Alexa Bliss is going to just keep getting out of it. I'm telling you guys, I swear to God, this is going to be a fucking fun watch. Watch Alexa Bliss get out of this armbar with this bullshit. But somehow Rousey gets a pin and is the new. This is my one babyface championship, I think, on the card. Watch for it, guys. The Mailman, certified delivery of the week. No armbar submission. Bliss will keep escaping it.
Yeah, you got the Bliss for actual win. That's fine if you can. But
Rat Boy. The bastard. Rat, help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Oh, I'm having fun with you boys.
That's all right. Give me a minute. It's not gonna happen.
What the fuck? 3 times Raw Women's Champion, 2 times SmackDown Women's Champion. First ever cage, elimination cage. Fucking ain't read your writing. Chamber, tables, match winner, and first to hold both championships. Quite the accolades, Rat Boy. We know who you're going with. Do I have to ask? I don't have to ask. Do you want to comment on the match?
That's all the comment I need.
I know. No, for real. What do you think of my my booking thoughts on that armbar?
Armbar.
Yes, it's quite a clever booking suggestion. To be fair, she has brought it out and used it 2 times before. So I think if they incorporate it into the match, it'd be a wise decision.
Also, is Bliss and Nia Jax still friends? I mean, we haven't seen Nia Jax for a bit, right? Could you see them, those guys reuniting? But I mean, I still have Rousey. We got to get the Mark Wood here in a minute, but I don't know. I to be honest though, can I get an opinion, you guys? What do you guys think of Ronda Rousey? I think the crowd is taken to her the exact opposite of Roman Reigns. When I first thought Rousey came in, I thought she might have got booed just because of her track record. I mean, she's a great UFC champion. If you look at Roman Reigns, I think you could have maybe saw Rousey getting booed a lot just because she's outside of her element. I think she's been the exact opposite, and I think WWE officials are probably like, holy shit. Yeah, because I could have saw Rousey maybe being a heel by WrestleMania, but I don't like. I know I respect you, Ryan, and your fandom for Bliss. Man, Rousey's such a baby face. She's such a likable character to me. I hope she fucking wins it.
Is this where we take over?
Well, I mean, I gotta get Mark Wood's pick. I thought I asked.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah. Let him go ahead first.
Well, I mean, I know what Ryan's response is with the Bliss gloves on, but did you? Did
I have anything to say? Oh.
I mean, like, how do you guys feel about Rousey? Do you think she's picking it up pretty good?
I think she's exceeded all expectations. That's
all right.
No exaggeration. I think everyone had minimal expectations. At best, I feel like Ronda Rousey would be exceedingly average, but she has ridiculously surpassed those expectations. She's met every criteria of a regular superstar, let's say.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, every match she's had. She's only had 3 matches, but she's got a 100% record so far. Each and every one of those matches that she's had has been exceedingly good.
Right on. Okay, let's go to Mark. Let's go to Mark. Mark Wood.
That was fine.
Mark's going Ronda Rousey. Okay.
Gee.
The UFC torch is going to be passed to her because I think Roman's going to beat. It's going to be.
Wow, he's already going to this Roman pick.
So I think they're going to keep that Ronda.
All right, so Mark's already told me that he's a Roman guy. He's already given us his last. Wait, we got one more pick. He's got Miz and Bryan, but hold on. So, Mark, do you have any comments on Ronda Rousey? What do you think of her WWE career, though?
I think she's underachieved. I thought she's gonna be more like the female version of Brock Lesnar.
Wow, you think she's underachieved?
Yeah, I just don't like the way. I thought
she's been way better than anyone ever expected her to do.
Hold on one second.
Underachieved suggests that.
One last mute for these guys. I couldn't hear you, Mark. Go ahead.
I just think that she would have more flair than what she has going on. I just think that she's got a lot more to add to what she's doing.
All right, I can respect your opinion, sir. Okay, let's unmute the Brits. We got to get them to bed. We got 2 more matches to talk about. Brits, unmute yourselves. But you guys are the bookers. What's the main event? We got Miz and Bryan or Roman and Brock. Unmute yourselves.
Hello. Can you hear us?
There you go.
Yes, there we are.
Penultimate match of the evening.
Obviously.
If you don't mind. Penultimate match of the evening, a match 8 years in the making.
The ultimate cheeseburger.
Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. Excuse me. Right.
They're not that good at booking. It's not going to be the last match. It's going to be, at best, penultimate match. That's what we've decided. Miz versus Bryan. If it ends on just Daniel Bryan just winning, that's going to be disappointing. If he just wins all those years, obviously you've got it building. If he just wins, that's going to be disappointing. So therefore, person who wins, Miz. Miz will win. I don't know how. He will win. It's going to happen.
Well,
there you go.
Ryan, what flavored Doritos are those? Is that an England flavor? Do you guys have a spotted dick flavor of Doritos?
Can you see that?
Slow up. Hold on 1 second.
Bit of light on there. I'm trying to habanero and guacamole.
Right. Whoa.
Interesting flavor. I've never seen them in
I was
America.
figuring maybe a like fucking spotted dick. Is that a pudding pie type?
I've never seen spotted Doritos, gotta be honest. But
What a tea flavored fucking English. What's the most famous English dish over there?
well, actually, probably spotted dick. But,
Spotted dick. I said it. So I'm sorry.
No. What?
Can we name that the Randy Orton? Dick?
Well, I'm trying to think. It's the
Jeez.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about. I'm gonna have to think on that one. Something like conversation, I'm sure.
Oh, I love it. All right, guys. I know you guys have been hell of a fucking duo over there. I'll cut to the chase. You know, I really wish this. I'm being selfish because I'm a big Daniel Bryan mark. The Miz Daniel Bryan feud has been entertaining. This is like 8 years in the making. If you haven't watched SmackDown, go watch it. To me, it's a little too early. I wish this was WrestleMania. I would have. I don't know how they could prolong this to go to WrestleMania, but if they can prolong it, Daniel Bryan, by the way, is not re-signed yet. I believe his contract expires at the beginning of September.
I'm sure he's going to resign
or something. It's like I think 90% he's gonna resign, but you know, with all the options coming up, I mean this match is a huge match. I think that's why they bumped it up. But I would have loved to see this WrestleMania. So with the Daniel Bryan non-resigning at the moment, I think he will sign. I would, as much as I would love to see him in other promotions as well. And wow, the opponents he has in WWE outweighs everything he can do on the Indies. But I could bullshit you on the Indies because there's a lot of guys on the Indies that should be in WWE by now. But he still have yet to get a match with Shinsuke Nakamura. For this match alone, I think they have the ability to prolong this to WrestleMania. The mailman's pick. So this Sunday.
On the set.
Awesome! I came to play. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees.
He's over 8 years. Daniel Bryan just wins straight away.
I think I was talking to you guys earlier tonight. I think this match might kick it off, but it also, to me, could actually be a main event for this event. It won't be the main event as much as I wish it would be. I think this match is match of the night, guys. You guys were asking me. I am totally going Miz, though, this time, just because of the question marks. I think this is I love the build-up. I love the vignettes. And I don't think they've even scratched the surface. So Miz Daniel Bryan touches a special heart in my place, or touch a special place in my heart. God, I think I'm drunk too, Rory. But we're almost going on 4 hours. Holy shit. But I think this is going to be a great match wherever it is on the card. I am going the Miz, though, just because of all the question marks. Daniel Bryan, though, the Miz, I love this fucking rivalry. Hopefully it continues. Rat Boy.
Well, you've made him hear our arguments now, but he's going to have to stick with the decision he had before, which makes it extra difficult now. You're going to have to present.
Not really.
You're going to present your argument now.
Not really. Despite Jimmy trying to take my gimmick of the music man.
Oh, Sam.
I mean,
My bad.
go. Excellent.
The Miz takes his win back after being defeated in May of 2010 on Raw and at Night of Champions the same year for the United States Championship. The Miz gets his long-awaited win over Daniel Bryan.
All right. Let me I gotta call back my boy Mark. The call dropped. We already know Mark is the biggest Roman Reigns fans out of us all. All right, what's up, Mark? We got to get you on the Daniel Bryan and Miz pick. You're a big Maurice fan. You're going D-Bry. Give us your explanation.
I don't know.
Mark understands that.
I don't know. I just like Daniel Bryan in this match.
How you're so Daniel Bryan? Okay, so what show do you like better, Miz and Mrs. or the Bellas?
Miz and Mrs.
So I mean, why are you taking Daniel Bryan on this then? I mean, I figure you're a bigger Miz fan off that, but no, you just think.
Well, everybody else has. I think this might be a match I might be able to catch up on.
All right. No, I mean, no, it's totally understandable. I just there's a lot of questions out there. Do you know Daniel Bryan is not signed? His contract expires right after this, pretty much.
Like I say, I still think he's gonna win.
All right. No, I think 90% he will be back, but that played into my thing, and I think this feud has a lot more legs to it. They haven't scratched the surface, but it's 8 years. I mean, this is one of the few things WWE has done well, and I've enjoyed their vignettes and stuff. So, all right, Mark, we got one more match. I already have your pick down, but stick with it. We'll go back to the Brits. Unmute yourselves, boys.
There we go. Can you hear us now?
Hey, that needs to be a T-shirt. Unmute yourselves.
Yeah. It's coming. I'm sure it's in the works at some point.
Well, we have one more match.
We finish off this weekend with a match for the Universal Championship. Champion Brock Lesnar defends against Roman Reigns. Your point for this match is awarded on who you think will leave SummerSlam the United States champion. So I'm not looking for a winner between Reigns or Lesnar, essentially. I just want to know who you think will leave SummerSlam Universal champion.
Jimmy, are you fine with that?
Wait. I'm sorry. Brain. Okay.
I'm
used to going second. One more time. Do that again.
For that.
No. Ryan, can you say that one more time? I was looking at something.
The point on this match is awarded on who you think will leave SummerSlam Universal champion.
Yeah. I got my pick.
Whether that's Lesnar, Reigns, Kevin Owens, or Braun Strowman, the point is awarded on that and that alone.
I totally agree.
Yeah. So Mark understands that as well, doesn't he?
Mark, you agree?
If he can adjust his decision now. He's got all our decisions. You know, he's got time.
Kevin Owens and Braun Strowman are available for this match.
Yeah, I'm still going.
All right, Mark has already got his pick in. He's going Roman Reigns.
Yeah. All right then. Okay, right. So starting off, I'm gonna go strong. I'm not gonna go Braun. I'm gonna go Kevin. Kevin Owens. He will leave Universal Champion. He will
Rory.
leave.
Hold up, Rory.
Wait,
look at your sign.
Am I up in?
Hey.
Yeah, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you, but it's upside down.
Oh. Oh yeah. Well,
all right.
Yeah, well, you can see it now. There you go. Kevin Owens. He'll be leaving.
All right.
You're champion.
I think I'm taking back first place tonight. Oh, wait. No, I think Rat Boy's going to gain.
Yeah, well, yeah, possibly.
My turn? Is it my turn?
It's your turn now. Jojo, go on.
Well, I mean, I was intrigued by the storylines but we started off the show. I would have loved to see Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns together. Part of me, we started off the show. He ended up bear macing the guy, dog macing, whatever the fuck, big dog macing. That's how I feel sometimes after getting attacked by some dogs. They want to chase me. I've only sprayed one dog to this day, and it was a Chihuahua, guys, if you can believe that. But the big dog, I don't know. He's never been Universal Champion. I don't think Brock Lesnar is going to hold UFC Championship gold. What I do see is maybe, he's going to UFC. I do see a Cormier appearance on this night. He's going to be the special guest. Daniel Cormier is going to somehow find his way to help Roman the Big Dog Reigns in this one. And I don't think you're going to get the dream, Mr. Paul Heyman. I would have loved to have seen the partnership, though, with Reigns. Don't say it won't ever end, but finally, Roman Reigns. Believe that. Believe it.
Believe.
We'll see how it goes, guys.
Yeah.
Rat Boy, I know you're going to boo me.
That is officially the worst pick ever made on this show. And I probably deserve that. I remember watching earlier in the year the Mixed Match Challenge where the team of Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman
Big Small
beat the team of Sami Zayn and
Little
Becky
Big.
Lynch.
No, Little Big, sorry.
Ironically, once again with Alexa Bliss pinning Becky while she's flat out on her shoulders. And I think for this night, August 19th, SummerSlam from the Barclays Center, Team Little Big, Alexa Bliss leaves, your Raw Women's Champion, and this man leaves tonight Universal Champion.
Oh, good. Oh, wait, you finished the song too early. I was headbanging.
To align himself with the monster amongst men, Braun Strowman.
Mark, what do you think of that? We got two cash-ins. One of them's KO. One of them is Braun Strowman. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, sorry.
What are your thoughts on the Brits? They got a cash-in. The Bar has KO cashing in. And then my boy, the Rat Boy, has Braun Strowman cashing in. Both of us have Roman Reigns. Regardless, nobody has Brock Lesnar retaining the title. Do you have any thoughts, last thoughts, Mark Wood, on this championship match for the Universal title?
Yeah.
Actually cash in because they're going to beat the hell out of each other, obviously. Not much left to whoever wins the title. So yeah, I can see one
All right.
of those titles are pretty good. I think Roman finds a way.
Mark, in case the audio doesn't show up, thinks there's a great case that both of you guys have a great opportunity for a cash in.
If I may interrupt,
both guys are going to be laid out.
If I may interrupt,
I think it's Roman Reigns' night. Go ahead.
if I may interrupt, I'm predicting a cash-in, but Braun Strowman will cash in his briefcase before the match starts.
Oh, before the match. So he's going to...
The referee will signal the bell to ring. Braun Strowman is going to be the one who cashes in face-to-face. Paul Heyman's going to turn and align himself with the monster amongst men. There will be a cash-in, but it will be before, not after or during the match.
I see.
Never been done before.
Well, guys, what time is it over there in England? I mean, we went a marathon tonight. We started this at – this is a 3-hour Raw session. We're in extra time right now. Rory, are you going to be – Rory, are you going to past 5 in England, a.m.?
Well, yeah. As Ryan said, it's 5:05, so getting pretty late, very slightly, ever so slightly. But at the moment, I'm fine. It's really what Ryan's feeling at the moment, because I'm at home right now, so I can go to bed whenever I want. Really up to Ryan.
I've severely enjoyed it. We're gonna have a hell of a weekend here, SummerSlam weekend at the Barclays Center. I'm not gonna do the unboxing. I have the newest Slam Crate. It's like been out for a month, and I've had it here in my studio. I will unbox this on Facebook Live following this program. So if you want to join me over on Facebook Live, I'll do it over there. I'm not going to do it here on the show. You guys have been troopers. I want you guys to get to bed. Holy shit. I have really enjoyed this. Fuck, I don't know if anybody's going to ever watch it, but we're going to get better. We're understanding all the buttons. My internet is great. I've got the new studio. I'm going to have more pictures up, just like my girl, Tony Storm, just been added to the list.
I am jealous. Don't get me wrong. Jimmy, let me tell you, I am jealous of that.
Dude, it was a great time. Hey, the floor is yours, guys. Your biggest, your big 10 second, or no, the floor is yours. Take as much time as you want. The biggest thing you want to see this weekend. You guys have as much time as you want to. Your final closing comments on the SummerSlam weekend. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Oh yeah, sure. For me, I honestly think the match that is going to be glanced over the most is not Alexa Bliss's match.
Wow, I leave this guy. I leave these guys for 5 seconds, and they Rory's passed out. Any final words, Rory, on the SummerSlam weekend? All right, brother. Too sweet, you guys. Good luck. Good luck to your girl, Alexa Bliss. I'm not feeling too confident about it. I've got my guy, Mark Wood. Any final comments, Mr. Wood? Oh, shit. I might have lost him. Well, Mr. Wood, hold on. Let's see if we can get him back. You know, we've gone this long. Let's just see if he's still there. But any final comments from my Blackpool's favorite sons?
I feel like as far as overlooked matches go, you've got a good one in Zelina Vega and Andrade Cien Almas, and obviously Rusev Day. I feel like that needs to be, if you missed the pre-show, I feel like that's going to be something you're going to have to take note of, especially take your time to have a look at that match because I'm sure that's going to be a good one. And it's not going to be one to miss at all. You need to watch. Obviously it's not happened yet, but I totally predict that it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. You need to keep your eye out for that. And then Ryan, if you've got your opinions.
Sneeze attack over here. He's playing Bliss. All right.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know that's coming. You just
final comments from Mark Wood.
Yeah.
All right. As I sneeze attack over here, I have no idea why I'm sneezing. It might be because of the allergies of Alexa Bliss music, but I really hope you guys enjoy the show. It's going to be a phenomenal weekend. We'll bid adieu to the Blackpool guys. Ryan, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Holy crap. All right. Mark, okay, we've got the Blackpool guys gone. You got the final word tonight, sir. Mr. Wood, what are you most looking forward to for this SummerSlam weekend?
Roman Reigns and
Brock Lesnar.
Yep.
So everything's good back there in Maryland, buddy?
Yep.
All right. Well,
it dried up for 3 days. Finally, no rain.
Right on. God dang. I thank all you guys from across the pond. Ryan, you can unmute yourself now. Holy shit. I've got my guy Mark Wood over there. We went way long. We went over Monday Night Raw. We went 3+ hours. Hopefully we get some views. I thank all the guys that have joined us. The comments have stopped, so I cannot read any more. But hopefully you guys enjoy SummerSlam weekend. I'm going on Facebook Live to unbox the latest Slam Crate. We're way too late. I'll do this on Facebook Live, but I can't wait, guys. Hopefully it's a great weekend, a memorable weekend, and we'll see who is in first place by the end of the weekend. So any last comments before I play Hey, Mr. Postman?
Yep.
And
not to say anything specific, but I do see the despite me being technically in the lead, I do see the tables changing this weekend.
Technically, you are in the lead.
Well, I don't think I'll be on top. I think how many games?
I'll be in the lead this weekend. I'm going to say that.
All right. I don't think it'll be me.
Well, it's going to be me or you, so no one else has got a chance, really, unless we both.
So, all right, let's put it out there right now. The winner gets a steak dinner in Manhattan, New York, right?
Apparently, according to Ryan, yes.
A New York strip. I'll put a New York strip steak and a delicious beer, and then I'm good. If I win.
When it gets the prime steak, the best steak available.
The whole week or just this week?
No, for the year. The year. The winner gets the best steak available in New York City.
Well, the best steak available in New York City is going to cost several $100s.
Well,
all right, guys. I've got all the picks jotted down. You can review the tape.
Well,
it's here.
Give me now, because we, as far as we're concerned, I don't think we have official picks recorded. So it's up to you at the moment to get it on the tables. We've got them. So yeah. So well, we're gonna see. Come Sunday, I feel like the leaderboards are gonna have a significant
Whoa, yes, wait a minute, it's the
Whoa.
post.
Got it, fine.
No, we're not done. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Believe me or not, I love the carpenters. They are. Well, they're good.
Rat boy. Final words.
There you go. Ryan.
Hey?
Go, your final words.
Final words. Hang on. Let me, hang on.
Direct yourself
Hang
to
on.
Ryan.
Hang on.
You need to face the camera.
Hang on.
You look like you're gonna pull something out.
Jesus Christ. It's a family show. I'm out. Hey guys, thanks for joining the small package. We got a small package right there. A small package. Oh, Jesus Christ. Randy Orton. You son of a bitch. He's shaking his head, guys. Hey, episode 29. Hey, Ryan. Give me the hand, baby. Oh, sick bastard. Hey, the small package, episode 29. You know, there might add 4 viewers. That's more than enough. Spread the word. Hopefully we entertain you. Grab some beers. We're just about talking wrestling and reading comments. Join us. Hopefully I can get you on here the next time. We'll have a post-show reaction show after SummerSlam. That'll be episode 30. 1 year I've been doing this crappy YouTube show, and I thank the Rat Boy Ryan Alexander, Mr. Wood, Mark Wood, Rory Barr, Tim Kelly, many others, the Bastard Brad Amrine, James Deadpool Rare, John Loose Cannon Lopez. Shout out to you guys. Anybody else that stumbled upon this crap. Look at this guy. Holy shit. Good night, Blackpool. Holy shit. Ryan, I love you. Later. The mailman, Jimmy Milstead out. Catch me on Facebook Live. We're going to unbox some shit here in a minute. Mark Wood, say goodbye.
Like a crotch cam.
All right. Bye, Mark. All right. Millie the Millie. The mailman, Jimmy Milstead. It's going to be happening. Enjoy SummerSlam weekend. I'm out. God, this was a long fucking show.